Well, the captain's meeting at the 50-yard line, right on the FRA logo for the coin toss. This game is brought to you in part by Mitchell's Body Shop. Complete collision repair, restoration for classic custom vehicles, carpeting, and upholstery on Riverport Drive in Jackson. By Mattress Warehouse, the big truckload overstock sale happening right now. Mattress Warehouse, a three-way next to Dollar General and on South Highland, South Jackson's only mattress store, South Highland, next to Roland Supply. By Young Hughes Insurance, Cy Young of Young Hughes Insurance. By Old Town Spaghetti Store, Carriage House Drive in Jackson. By Daniel Wise Design and Cabinetry. If you can dream it, we can build it at Daniel Wise. By Range USA, Jackson's only indoor shooting range and handgun carry permit class as well, right there at Range USA. By Brandon Jones at State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, Brandon is always there for you at State Farm Insurance with Brandon Jones, North Highland, right next door to Cambridge Limited Men's Clothing. Well, here we go. The coin toss presented by Ace Hardware Jackson, Franklin Road Academy. They win the toss in view. Something that's unusual these days. They elect to take the football to start this.
Yeah, Franklin Road and Spence Jones going to get that football. USJ says we want to play some defense. They did it great last week, holding Webb to 6 points. And fellas, I don't know if you can tell from your angle right now, but if you look over to your left, you will see a huge USJ contingency from Jackson, nearly as many as we have of Franklin Roads fans.
Yeah, that's pretty nice to see. And I think the narrator just said, wait a minute, USJ won that toss.
Yes, they did.
And they elected to defer. Jim Hardigrave's defense wants to take the field first, narrator.
Yeah, defensively they've been playing so well. And we were talking last week about you could watch the first half, make your adjustments, come out for the second half offensively, and put a drive together based on what you saw the first half. So that's what they've decided to do.
And here come the Panthers from Franklin Road Academy bursting onto the field here. And the western zone, or make it the eastern zone and coming. No, make it the western zone. Go west, young man. Out of the eastern zone comes USJ. The Bruins in their white uniforms, the white jerseys, the royal blue numerals trimmed in red, the white football pants with the red, white, and blue stripes down both sides. In view tonight, for the second time this year, we see the black helmets with the red U for University School of Jackson on both sides. I know you like them. The Bruins with a bit of a different look tonight with the black helmet.
Yeah, I like them a little more with the home giddy-ups, but you know what, fellas, you can't wear them, beat Webb in the first round, and then not wear them again. You got to wear these. You have to wear these till you ride it till it bucks you. You got to.
You're right. For Franklin Road, the navy jerseys, the silver, grayish numerals, and the white football pants with the navy helmets. The Franklin Road Academy Panthers, 11-0. Coming into tonight's game, the Bruins 8-3 on the season. Second round state playoffs. Teeing it up for USJ is the man. One of the finer kickers in all the state of Tennessee, and he's only a sophomore. When you look at some great kickers that have come through USJ, Will Cobb comes to mind. And how about a young man that's, I guess it's the Wills, Bew. There's another Will that we know pretty well that did a good job kicking for USJ.
Yeah, some dude named Will Purcell.
That's all, just Will Purcell. And now, when you look at what Charles Campbell has been able to do in only his second year with the Bruins, only a sophomore, and narrator, this kid is approaching 40 touchbacks on the season.
You know what was funny? We talked to Hardigrave when they got here today, and he told Campbell, he said, look, if you're kicking on this east end and you miss a field goal, you're going to have to go down that hill to get it. We ain't going to send nobody to get it.
And it's a long, long haul. I promise you that.
Let's hope he can put it in that end zone because Sam Harvin's back deep. Hope he's not kin to Percy.
Well, here we go as Campbell swings his right leg through it. It's a high driving kick, and this one will travel into the end zone for yet another touchback off the right leg of Charles Campbell. Early score already, 7-0 Adamsville over Trinity Christian Academy. Just like that. Holy moly, fellas.
That did not take long.
It's 7:04 Central Time.
Yeah, and all games kick off at 7.
7 o'clock.
This show didn't take but a minute.
So here is Franklin Road Academy. They'll have the football to start things. Spence Jones, the QB. They'll run it left side. Not much there. A yard, maybe 2 on first down for Franklin Road.
Well, you're going to see a lot of that, fellas. Them going off tackle. Yes, they can pass the football, but they love to run off tackle about 60% of the time. And that time it was one of the linebackers, Mitchell Bodiford, stepping up and making a nice tackle, setting that edge and not giving it up.
Larry Wilhoit on the carry. The gain officially is a yard. It's second down and 9. Franklin Road from their own 21. Under center they go with it. They'll run it right side, looking for the edge. To the 20, outside the numbers, cutting back 25, breaking a tackle 30, and out to near the 32-yard line. The game will be 11 and a first down on the carry. Sam Harvin making some moves and picking up the first down yardage for Franklin Road Academy.
Well, that's too bad. And when you play a team like this, you heard me talk about setting an edge, you're going to have to do that all night. And USJ actually did a pretty decent job of stringing that play out on the wide side. Just couldn't make the tackle of the lineman scrimmage. You get a running back like this, the time, he's going to find something.
Well, narrative was pretty well defended. Just the broken tackle has paid off at the first down.
Yeah, they strung it out, was able to let's watch this play, Don. They done blown some whistles.
Hey, thanks. That was breaking it down country style.
I'll tell you one thing, fellas. It's a good thing that whistle did blow because streaking straight down that right hash was Larry Wilhoit unchecked. Luckily, they blew the whistle.
Well, not luckily. It was a mistake made by Franklin Road Academy narrator. Illegal procedure that will cost them 5 yards and move them back to their own 27-yard line.
Somebody on that line fired before they said go, so they had to scoot them back a little bit. Man, I've been on the sidelines all year during the game, and my first night in the press box, I forget what a good seat y'all got up here.
Boy, yeah, ain't it nice? Second, or make it 1st and 15. Franklin Road, they're on to 27. Play action, back to throw. Firing outside the numbers. The one-handed attempt is dropped and incomplete at the 41-yard line. On the attempt and the intended receiver, Lance Wilhoit, and you can see there, Bass, Spence Jones, that was one heck of a throw because that was all the way over to the far sideline.
And that's why guys like William Jones and Wesley Craig are going to have to be heads up all night, as well as Wells Smith and Mitchell Bodiford, because they can do that at any time out of that formation. Even if you just see one receiver split, he is definitely a downfield threat.
William Jones on the defense there, on the coverage for USJ. Second down and 15 from their own 27. They run it left side, looking for the edge, trying to go line side. 30, 35, outside the numbers, 40 to the 45, and dragged down at the Bruin 47-yard line. That's a gain of 18, and another first down. This time is Larry Wilhoit on the carry. Wilhoit got around that left end. Bodiford was sealed off, and once he was, Bass, it was just some green grass, or something that appears to be green grass. It's field turf.
Yeah, Danny, and that's why, tonight's going to be important for guys like J.P. Boyd and Elijah Moore to have big nights. But that time, Mitchell Bodiford was just a little bit late on that wide ankle, and it cost him.
First down at their own 46. Here are the Panthers on first down. In trouble. Dumped in the backfield. It's a sack for the Bruins back at the 42-yard line. And Spence Jones had nowhere to go on the blitz, and the sack for the Bruins. That's Campbell Carlock, you.
Yeah, he just comes unchecked off the right edge of that USJ defense. Nobody there to pick him up, and I'm not sure just exactly what Spence was doing. He turns back around, and there's Campbell Carlock right away. He's played really well in the second half of the season.
The loss is 4 yards, second and 14 from their own 42. Play action, back to throw. Here comes the pressure, rolling right, looking downfield, throwing it away, and incomplete as he's hammered down. It'll go incomplete. The pressure applied by Ryan Miller. And Spence Jones now did good just to throw that one away. And he did have a receiver in the area.
Yeah, there was a receiver in there. And he was catching some pressures. You can see there that you had the big boy coming after him, Trey Smith, and a couple other guys and really putting some pressure on.
Boy, Danny, you can tell when they throw on the run like that, when they roll like that, he's certainly got the arm for it, but USJ is slanting to that.
Third and 14 for the own 42. Back to throw. Jones, pressure, sets up the screen, has it. 45, 50 to the 7 of USJ fighting ahead. Going to be short of the first down. It'll be marked at the 46-yard line. They needed 14 at best. They picked up 13. So into USJ territory. Franklin Road has a look of going for it at 4th down and short.
Yeah, they're going to be about 2 yards short here. Let's see what they do. Bill Whittemore, quarterback in college. Great play caller. Let's see what they go to.
Well, they're going to punt it away. At least they send on a unit that looks like the punt team to me. Into punt, George Summers back for USJ. William Jones. Jones will stand at his own 10 on 4th down and 2 from the Bruin 46. High snap, it's handled. Nice, high, hanging punt that will hit at the 10, carry him inside the 5, and angle out of bounds near the 2. You can't do it any better than George Summers just did, you. The punt covers 44 yards with no return.
Ray Guy would walk up and shake his hand, wouldn't he, fellas? I mean, that's beautiful. Up there in the lights, turned over perfectly, angled just right, goes out in front of the pylon right around the 2-yard line. Just an amazing punt, no question.
Lexington leads Northside 7-0. Liberty has a 7-0 lead. Dresden with a 7-0 lead. Milan 7 and Covington 0. Union City 6 and Peabody 0 early. It's Adamsville 7 and Trinity 0 early. Here, no scores. USJ has the ball for the first time, and we have penalty flags flying. Also, Peabody did answer the Union City touchdown on the ensuing kickoff. Or Kendrick McLeod, I believe, with a touchdown. So 7-6 Union City. The penalty, false start, USJ. That'll move them back to the 1. It'll be 1st and 11. Is that penalty half the distance of the goal with 8:56 remaining in the first quarter. Bruins from their own 1. Here's Underwood under center. He'll hand it off. Bodiford left side. Bodiford, not much room there. Out to the 1 or maybe ahead to the 2. It's a gain of only a yard, narrator. It's danger time this close to your goal line against a defense like Franklin Road.
It is danger time, but you got a veteran quarterback in Easton Underwood, and you think that Mickey has confidence in him to throw something out in a flat or something to try to get them a little space.
Yeah, fellas, this is where I look for maybe someone like a tight end Ryan Miller on a release Y-hot.
Underwood under center, 2nd down and 10. The gain was a yard. Here's Bodiford running it over left guard. Bodiford fights from the 2 out to the 5. The gain is 3. It'll be 3rd down and long.
Well, nothing like a little breathing room right there. You want to get you a couple hard yards, go off left tackle. Trey Smith and Ryan Miller lined up at the tight end in a tight formation. Give you a little bit of breathing room from the 5, and you can throw the ball here.
3rd down, 7. USJ at their own 5. We're just underway. Franklin Road drove into USJ territory on their initial possession and had to punt it away. They knocked it out of bounds at the 2. Now it's 3rd and 7 for the Bruins from their own 5. Underwood under center. He'll hand it off. Bodiford, play action, pardon me. Here's Underwood rolling left. Now he'll run it. Underwood out to the 10, and a face mask as Underwood is spun down at the 10. He would have been about 3 yards shy of the first down. The face mask, it's personal foul. Face mask on Franklin Road Academy. So a big break, and this will get USJ from the shadow of their own goalposts and have a fresh set of downs with a Simmons Bank first down for the Bruins.
Fellas, the officials drove to Walmart to buy more flags just to have more to throw. If you had one in your pocket, you threw at that time. That was the mic that time. Middle linebacker Sam Fortune for Franklin Road Academy, fellas, and you look down on that field, he is absolutely stout. That's a tree trunk right there.
Well, narrator, that's face mask only Shaggy could appreciate. He nearly took his head off.
Man, he did. You need to check to see if his head's still in that helmet, because, boy, he did him a 360 with it.
1st and 10, Bruins at their own 25, pass deflected and caught. 35-40 to the 45 to the 50 to the 45-40 to the 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5. He's brought down at the 5 off the ricochet on the reception. Wells Smith, and he travels from the 25 of USJ all the way down to the 5 of Franklin Road Academy, and a Simmons Bank first down as we watch the LASIK Center of Jackson replay. Look at the concentration, narrator, of Wells Smith. That ball was deflected big time, and he stayed right with it.
He did. Watson Tansel was the Panther defender, got a hand on it, but Wells just watched it right on into his hands and then took off toward John and waved off.
First and goal from the 7. Here is USJ. Shotgun for Underwood. He'll hand it Bonifant straight ahead. Bonifant inside to 5. Down near the 3, and Bass, correct me if I'm wrong, I thought I saw some mustard.
My friend, you did. It would be real hard for this not to be holding real quick. We'll see. But going back to that last play, what concentration, you're right. And that defender, after the deflection, jumped up, maybe jumped a little too early, and he comes back down, but over his head a little bit. But you're right, Wells, what a great job. And you don't often see Wells Smith, the fastest player on USJ's team, get caught from behind.
We've got an injured Franklin Road Academy Panther. Timeout in the field. We'll take the timeout with him. With 7:03 remaining, first quarter, we're scoreless from Franklin Road Academy on Jackson's News Talk, 101.5 and .5digital.com.
Range USA will give you a free class voucher with any firearm purchase. Good for any class they offer, from introduction to handguns to self-defense. And of course, handgun carry permit classes. Range USA, Jackson's only indoor shooting and training facility, sells new and used firearms, ammunition, and accessories. Open to the public Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Sunday 1 to 6. Ask about free lane rental for new shooters. Range USA, North Highland behind Taco Bell, or rangeusa.com/Jackson.
First in news, first in sports, the NFL and Monday Night Football, only on News Talk 101.5 FM.
6:51 remaining, first quarter, we're scoreless. USJ with a first down and goal after the holding penalty from the 17. Here's Underwood, shotgun. Underwood will hand it off, sweeping left side. 15, 10, inside the 10, down to the 7. There's our man again on the sweep. That's Wells Smith, and nothing fancy, just send Wells Smith in motion and then hand it to him almost a la the old Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, that's your jet sweep. That's your garden variety jet sweep, but you have to execute it perfectly. He got a phenomenal block from running back Mitchell Bodiford. He crease blocked down near the hash and opened up just enough lane for Wells to scoot through, and of course with that good speed of Wells, he got through there. By the way, Danny, that injury to the linebacker, it was to number 4, Thomas Fortune, the young man who had the face mask call.
Second down and 7. Second and goal. The gain was 10. Here's Underwood rolling right, looking into the end zone, firing, has a man caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Bruins! And there he is again. Wells Smith from Easton Underwood for the touchdown, as Easton rolled to his right as we watched the LASIK Center of Jackson replay. Was very patient. He had William Jones, and then across the middle, Wells Smith. He hit him at the 2, and Wells turned view and dived into the end zone for the Bruin touchdown.
Well, you're absolutely right, Danny. I saw William Jones release right there, and I thought maybe he missed him. And then he looks down, checks down, sees his progression, finds Wells inside the hashes, and puts it in the end zone.
Charles Campbell, extra point attempt, is up, and it is good. With 5:51 remaining in the first quarter, our score, USJ 7, Franklin Road Academy nothing on Jackson's News Talk, 101.5 and .5digital.com.
Hey, this is Chuck Walker with Southeastern Termite and Pest Control. No one wants a mouse in the house, and without taking the proper precautions, heat won't be the only thing coming into your house this fall. Did you know that sometimes mice can bring fleas in on their bodies? Why deal with that stress? Call us today to schedule a free inspection or to get your treatment set up. Termites eat year-round. Just because you don't see them swarming doesn't mean they're still not there, eating your home piece by piece, slab homes included. Aren't you tired of your termite renewal going up each year? Don't you wonder why you pay hundreds of dollars a year to renew a bait station in the ground? It doesn't have to be that way. Call us today for a free inspection and find out how to protect your home from termites without declaring war on your bank account. Referrals are the key to our success, so if we've done a good job for you at your home or business, tell someone. If we haven't had the opportunity to earn your business, give us a shot for all of your termite and pest control needs, including brown recluse, fungus, poly, floor supports, real estate closing letters, or just about anything else. Southeastern 660-1052. That's Southeastern 660-1052.
Well, USJ Bass, that's a drive that covers 98 yards to the Bruin touchdown to take a 7-0 lead, and the Bruins follow it up with a second consecutive Charles Campbell kickoff that will wrench to a touchback as it travels in and out of the end zone.
Boy, you're right, Danny, and it almost landed out of the end zone. A rocket right off the right foot of Charles Campbell. You could tell immediately that ball was not going to be returned.
Your thoughts on that drive, that 98-yard touchdown drive by the Bruins?
Well, they were fortunate on that personal foul call, and then the pass gets tipped to the line. Wells makes a heads-up play. They get a holding call, sends them back, and then 2 or 3 plays later, they spread it out and got in the end zone. I was very impressed.
From the 20, here's Franklin Road on the ground with Wood. Breaking a tackle, 30, 25, 30, 35 to the 40, outside the numbers to midfield, to the Bruin 45, to the 40, and cut down at the Bruin 37. But Bassett flags, lying back at the Franklin Road 37, and this or make it the 27, and this one's coming back.
Yeah, and you could tell, and one of the wide receivers was extremely agitated right after that flag came out. You got to believe this is going to be a hold, and that's exactly what it is. Big break.
Yeah, it is. But that hold certainly did have spring. A very talented running back by the name of Larry Wilhoit. This kid is electric, isn't he?
You got that right. He's a senior. Now, Lance Wilhoit, number 6, who also starts, is just a freshman. So they're set at their skill position players. They really are. Plus, they got a big tight end, guys, named Jack Doherty, 6'5", 265 pounds.
Spence Jones, the quarterback, is a senior, but these other guys, some talented underclassmen. Here's Jones, opposite right side. He's caught and drops right along that line of scrimmage. A nice play by Campbell Carlock. Maybe back to the line for Jones. At best, that's about all.
Well, Campbell and Peyton Taylor both. Campbell Carlock and Peyton Taylor are great at stalking from the backside. But right now, Franklin Road Academy in their tight formation does not have anybody to account for Campbell Carlock on the backside. That's the second time he's caught the quarterback untouched.
Jones picked up 1 on 2nd and long. On the ground right side from the 18 out to the 20, fighting to the 25, breaking a tackle to the 25. The gain is 7. It'll be 3rd down and right at 11 yards here to go. Or correction on it, 3rd down as they straighten the change out. It'll be 3rd down and 5 for Franklin Road Academy.
Yeah, Danny, that looked like, correct me if I'm wrong, look, maybe Elijah Moore got just enough hand on there to slow the running back down until he had help.
3rd and 5, Franklin Road, their own 25. They go left side on the ground, running route. 30, 35, 40, center of the field to the 41 before he's taken off his feet. On the carry this time, Woody Wicker. And Wicker needed 5. He picks up 14 out to the 41. It'll be a 1st down for Franklin Road Academy.
And that's where you're going to see Mario Nicholson, the freshman, come in right now for Jesse Kane, because they're going to be a zero technique lined up over that center. They want to go sometimes 3, 4, and even 5-man fronts to try to stop that interior rushing game, because they didn't do it on that one.
1st and 10, Franklin Road, their own 41. Here's Jones under center. He'll run opposite right side, slips and goes down in the arms of Ryan Miller. Behind the line of scrimmage. Bassett's going to be a loss of a yard on 1st down.
Boy, I really love this sophomore Ryan Miller. Stalks up from the linebacker position, comes up to the line of scrimmage, turns inside, forcing Jones back inside. And when he did, he lost his footing. That's just a good job of staying home by the sophomore linebacker.
Trinity's tied the game at 7, Bill.
There's a lot of scoring going on early here. Round number 2.
USJ went on that 98-yard drive with their first possession. 2nd and 11. Jones, we get whistle. A lot of movement, Bill.
Yeah, Danny, this should be a false start on Franklin Road Academy.
And it is. Dead ball. False starts. Franklin Road going to push him back 5 yards. And Bill, a nice start here with 3:32 remaining. Quarter number 1. USJ is certainly taking it to Franklin Road to open up a 7-0 lead.
And you can tell that Franklin Road is very explosive. They've shot themselves in the foot several times here in the 1st quarter. But what you do, if you're a good football team, you make people pay for that. And that's exactly what the Bruins have done so far.
Yes, sir. So it's after the penalties marked off. It's 2nd down and 16. The new line of scrimmage for Franklin Road Academy. Their own 35. The Panthers moving left to right on your radio dial. Jones under center with only 1 wide receiver. Jones back to throw. Goes short underneath. Caught and hammered down. Hammered down. The gain will be 2, maybe 3 yards. Wilhoit on the reception, and I mean, Will Hoyt caught the football and then was absolutely rocked. I mean, rocked. In his own tracks, he goes down. That's William Jones.
Well, Danny, I said it last week, nobody breaks on the football better than William.
3rd and 12. On 37, Jones. Play action rolling right. He throws downfield and broken up at the Panther 40 on a great play because the man had come open. That man, Lance Wilhoit, but Bass at the last moment. Will Smith comes in there and bats it away. That pass was right on the money. Will Smith is on fire here in the first quarter for USJ.
You're right. Spence Jones rolls out, gets the time to do it. They pick up more on the blitz, but and his freshman receiver, Lance Wilhoit, is a good-looking player, but Will Smith, you're right. One of the best plays of the year. Stalked it the entire time. Perfect timing, and arrived just as the football did to knock it down.
The Panthers got to punt it away. Summers in, the great punter for the Panthers. High, very short, hanging punt this time, but there's a flag down. The play was killed. It's going to be against Franklin Road Academy. Illegal procedure once again. So 4th down and 12 from their own 39 will turn into 4th and 17 from their own 32.
Well, you know, and Danny, this is the 4th penalty in the first 9.5 minutes for the Panthers. You don't normally see that out of 11-0 teams in the second round of the playoffs.
And this team as well, Coach, and you pointed that out very clearly. So is USJ with Mickey Marley and staff. And we've got whistles again. It's certainly not a play clock issue. The play clock was at 13. Trinity Christian with 14 unanswered points. They've erased a 7-0 deficit, and Trinity takes a 14-7 lead view, and Milan takes a 14-0 lead in their game against Covington. A lot of scoring.
Man, you got that right, and a little bit of surprise there. I expect that, and it's still very early. I expect that Milan Covington to be a back-and-forth game. But how about TCA, especially after Adamsville scores in the first 15 seconds, and the next thing you know, TCA with 2 big touchdowns.
Well, and it's a clock issue here. No penalty. 2:28 remaining first quarter. 4th and 17, Franklin Road Academy going to punt it away from their own 34. This time a much better punt, high, hanging, hit at the 30 of USJ, and take a big roll for Franklin Road. It'll roll inside the 25, inside the 20, and be down at the USJ 18. And Bass, that time USJ makes a mistake. They would have been well served to field that punt.
Yeah, you got that right. And I'll tell you one thing. I challenge anybody. I don't care what game you're in the state of Tennessee. Even if it was a regular season game, you're not going to find a game that has 2 better punters than the one we're doing right now.
Will Smith and George Summers. Yeah. Boy. So the Bruins 1st and 10 from their own 18. Underwood under center. He'll hand it off. Bonifant working left side. Bonifant to the line of scrimmage, and that's about all. He's hammered down for no gain on first down.
Boy, and Danny, in talking to the USJ coaches and doing the scouting report of this Franklin Road Academy team defensively, they got some really good players. But that guy they talked about is the young man that just made the tackle. Look at him, Danny. Number 60, Ben Jackson. He's a senior. He's a little guy. But they got some monsters on that defense. They say this is the guy. He's the straw that stirs the drink. That's the guy you got to watch. Ben Jackson, number 60.
McKenzie 14-0 over Jackson Christian. Here at 7-0 USJ. 2nd down and 10. Their own 18. Underwood, the quarterback, to the air. Down center of the field and incomplete at the 45. And had Holland Hawks behind the defense pass. It looked like Holland may have broke off his pattern just for a minute. But that one, what could have been 6 very easily as we take a look on the LASIK center of Jackson. Instant replay. And that ball was laid out there just a little bit out in front of Holland. Yeah, close, about a yard away from a touchdown strike.
Yeah, and it was a great job of the offensive line opening up that pocket. Easton stepping into it just a little much, and the ball kind of led him back towards the hashes instead of the straight go.
3rd and 10, Bruins in the own 18, moving right to left. Here's a draw. Bonifant straight ahead from the 18 out to the 20, and that's all. So USJ, a curious call on 3rd and 10, a draw, and they'll have to punt it away.
Yeah, a little bit. I agree with you, because even if you think that you're saying, well, we're going to catch them slipping, it's 10 yards. You know, 3rd and 5, maybe you do something like that. 3rd and 10, even if you break a first tackle, that's getting to that second level is a lot to ask.
Smith-Jones, a quarterback, will drop back to his own 40, awaiting the punch from Wells Smith. USJ punting from their own 21. Here is Wells. His punt, line drive, returnable punt that will hit at the 50. Now they'll let it roll. Not much of a roll inside the 45. It'll be down at the 44-yard line. So Franklin Road Academy, after stopping USJ, 3 and out on their second possession, will have very good starting field position from their own 44-yard line with 44 ticks left in quarter number 1. It's Franklin Road Academy and USJ going at it right now. The Bruins lead it 7-0 here in the first quarter.
Yeah, and that was not a great punt that time by Wells Smith by any stretch. You know he's capable of much better than that. So first and 10 for Franklin Road, who's had pretty decent field position a couple of times here. Hasn't been able to do anything with it. Let's see if this Bruin defense can stop them again.
14-7 now, Milan leading Covington. So Jones under center on first down. They'll sweep it right side. Hit by Mitchell Boniford at the line of scrimmage and maybe a yard on first down as Boniford puts the clamps down on Sam Harvin. Harvin running over right tackle. The gain is a yard for Franklin Road.
You're right, Danny, from the safety position, playing run support, walking all the way up there to the line of scrimmage. Mitchell Boniford, a powerful young man. Well, I tell you what, this Franklin Road team, they are explosive, though. USJ is doing a pretty decent job so far.
2nd and 9 to Franklin Road, their own 45. Jones will pitch it right side. Has the edge, has the 50, has the 45 outside the numbers 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. It's jumped out of bounds at the 11. Just like that, Sam Harvin sent sail down that sideline, and in the red zone for the first time go the Panthers on the long run by Sam Harvin.
Yeah, and I don't know if it was maybe out of position or what, but the only player slanted that wide side that time was Elijah Moore, and he couldn't get there, but there was no one else for USJ. I'm not sure if that was a misalignment or what, but they really didn't have the wide side of the field defended that time.
Well, and that'll do it for quarter number 1. After one quarter, USJ 7, Franklin Road nothing on Jackson's News Talk, 101.5 at point5digital.com.
Do you need to sell your home? This is Bill Way, and you've probably heard me talk to Todd and Beth Haltom of Century 21 during my show every week. Let me assure you I am very particular on who I want to have on my show, and especially who I'll recommend to my listeners. When Todd and Beth guarantee they can sell your home at a price and deadline you agree to, or they'll buy it, you can take that to the bank. Did you realize the average real estate agent sells about 4 to 5 homes a year? Todd and Beth on average sell over 150 homes a year. While the average agent spends pocket change on marketing, the Haltoms spend thousands. That means your home sells on time and for top dollar. They are so confident you'll be happy. All they want is 24 hours to list your home. Anytime after that, if you're not happy, you can fire them and pay nothing. But don't worry, that's not going to happen.
Contact the Haltom Home Team today. Call 668-7700. That's 668-7700, or reach them at 499-1993. And see all the listings at haltomhometeam.com.
Did you say football? High school game of the week, the SEC Championship, and the NFL on Monday nights. News Talk 101.5 FM.
First and goal for make it 1st and 10 for Franklin Road Academy at the USJ 11. So Franklin Road can get a first down without getting in the end zone. First down from the Bruin 11. Here's Jones, the quarterback under center. He wants to keep it. Tries to cut back. He went initially to his right like he wanted to sweep it right side. There was nothing there. Jones tried to cut it back towards the center of the field, and down he went as USJ on first down will stop the Panthers for no gain as that interior, the defensive line, Trey Smith and company, just collapsed down and Smith makes the tackle.
Yeah, you don't generally see that very often, but that's the second time he did that. Remember, last time Campbell Carlock was there to take him down with the sack in the backfield. You don't usually see a change of the direction on that design.
J.P. Boyd also in on the tackle. 2nd and 10 from the USJ 11. A draw straight ahead from the 11 down to maybe the 9. On the carry for the Panthers, Woody Wicker. So it'll be 3rd down and about 8 from the. They're going to spot this one at the 9. So the Panthers must reach just inside the Bruin 1 yard line to get a fresh set of downs here. So essentially, third down and a short 9 just inside the Bruin 10. They'll hand it off, working left side, looking for the edge. They won't get there. Dumped in the backfield by Mitchell Boniford back at the 13-yard line. And boy, when you tackle Larry Wilhoit in the backfield, Bill, you've done something. There is a flag down in the field. We'll have to sort this one out. Let's see here.
This is
illegal shift on Franklin Road. The Bruins will decline it and view quite a stand by the Bruin defense after Trinity Chris or make that Franklin Road had reached the 11-yard line. And you can't highlight enough the magnificent play that Mitchell Boniford just made on Larry Wilhoit.
Yeah, he's made 2 big plays on that drive, making his mark on the defensive side of the ball tonight.
A field goal attempt, 30-yarder. Here are the Panthers. Snap, place. The kick is on its way, and the kick is good. 30-yard field goal by Ryan Clark. Our new score with 10:33 remaining in quarter number 2. It's USJ 7 and Franklin Road 3 on Jackson's News Talk, 101.5 and .5digital.com.
For your tailgate parties, the Old Town Spaghetti Store has a tailgate special that feeds up to 4 people. Deluxe baked ziti, salad, breadsticks, and a gallon of tea for just $24.99. Or try the family value meal for $19.99. Your choice of traditional pasta, choice of sauce, salad, and breadsticks for up to 4 people. Remember, every weekend, Old Town Spaghetti Store features the best prime rib in town. Slow roasted and cut to order. Call 668-4937. Old Town Spaghetti Store, Carriage House Drive, Jackson.
Jackson's News Talk leader. Jackson's News Talk leader. News Talk 101.5 FM.
Well, with 10:33 remaining in quarter number 2, it's 7-3 now. The Bruins lead Franklin Road Academy after the 30-yard field goal was knocked home by Ryan Clark. Clark set to kick off for USJ back deep. Well, Smith has a couple of Smiths back there. It's a ground ball that's going to be covered up by Ryan Miller, the tight end, on the kickoff. William Jones, and Wells Smith were back deep there. Ryan Miller recovers what was a ground ball kickoff. And on this turf, that's more difficult than it sounds to recover that pass. It's like a bouncing ball up the middle, and Ryan Miller covered that up at the Bruin 35, and he did it well.
Yeah, that ball was kicked so hard it was just a bullet, but they kicked it to a guy who's got great hands. It probably would have went out of bounds anyway. It was kicked so hard, but nice job by Miller.
That was a great kick there by Miller. 1st and 10, Bruins zone 35. Here is Underwood, the quarterback, rolling left, looking downfield, got a man open, caught at the 50, to the 45, cutting back inside 40. He stepped out of bounds. Oh, boy, William Jones cut back inside, and it was going to be a foot race. And then all of a sudden you hear the whistles blowing back at the 44-yard line. But with that, it's a gain of 14 and a Bruin first down. That's a Simmons Bank first down for the Bruins. Simmons Bank, serving communities just like ours since 1887. And boy, that was close over there on the sideline. 1st and 10, Bruins. Here's a draw. Boniford straight ahead inside the 40. He goes down to the nearly 38. The gain close to 5. A first down for the Bruins.
I want to go back to that last play, Danny. And it was a young man who just carried the ball right there, Mitchell Boniford, who's having a whale of a game so far. He threw a fantastic block that gave Easton the time to find William Jones, who just come free on the second level. What a pickup by Boniford. He's playing really well tonight.
Officially, they say 4 yards. It's 2nd and 6. USJ from the Panther 39. Back to the air. Here's Holland Hawks on the reception on the far sideline. And Holland steps out of bounds near the 31-yard line. And that's going to be another Simmons Bank of Jackson first down. The gain pass is 6 yards. An easy pitch and catch. Easton Underwood to Holland Hawks for the first down.
Right, and how about so far, other than a play or so, this offensive line for USJ is really giving Easton Underwood time and opening up holes for the backers.
1st and 10, a Simmons Bank first down. The Bruins moving left to right on your radio dial. with 9:46 left in quarter number 2. It's USJ 7 in Franklin Road Academy 3. The Bruins on their opening drive after stopping Franklin Road went on a 98-yard touchdown drive. Hey, dog. Hey, give me another one. Here is Underwood back to throw here. Pump fake. He'll go towards the end zone and deflected and incomplete in the end zone. Going for Wells Smith. And Wells, I know that right now that Easton Underwood has all the confidence in him. And Wells went up high in the end zone and nearly brought this one down on the Lasik Center of Jackson instant replay. Wells, just a nice play. He would have caught that ball. Will Tanzelbass came over the top and knocked it away.
You're right, Danny. First of all, great job of that offensive line, giving Easton the time, setting up the perfect pocket. He had all day to throw. But, Wells went up and high-pointed that football. You're right. That was just a great defensive play.
2nd and 10, Bruins from the Panther 31, and we have whistles. Going to give us time to get you some scores here. Union City 12 and Peabody 7 in the first quarter. Milan 14, Covington 7. Trinity Christian 21, Adamsville 7 here.
Wow.
And this penalty pass is going to be assessed against Franklin Road Academy. It's a 5-yarder, lining up off sides. They mark that off to the Panther 26. It'll be 2nd down and 5 with 9:36 left before halftime. USJ 7, Franklin Road Academy 3. USJ goes 3 wide receivers. Underwood, the quarterback, shotgun. He'll raise up and fire. Has Smith. Smith outside the numbers, 25. And Smith to the 22 before he's taken off his feet. Just a little bit shy. That first down marker. Another one passes the defensive backs for Franklin Road, giving some cushion, and USJ taking advantage.
Well, actually, I was really smart by Wells that time. They set up that slip screen, but Franklin Road Academy recognized it right away. And we always think of those as cutting back inside, right, Danny?
Right.
Inside, but sometimes it's not there. And Wells saw that right away. That would have resulted in, at best, no gains. That was a great move by him to kick it outside.
3rd, less than a yard. 3rd down from the 22. On the ground, Bonifant hit at the line. His second effort stretches, and I think the second effort will pick that first down up. Actually, it's going to be really close. It'll depend on the mark of the ball. As USJ rushed to the line of scrimmage, and Bonifant just took it, just a dive over the right side. He was hit at the line of scrimmage. His second effort may have gotten him there, but they're going to have to measure this.
Danny, I think he's got it by about 3/4 of a football.
Really close here.
At least that's what it looks like from out here.
Ace Hardware of Jackson, your locally owned and operated friendly neighborhood hardware store, 3315 North Holland Avenue in Jackson, in the former Wonder Bread store. Certainly the Wells Smith reception that covered, 89 yards, Bass. Well, I'll make that about 79 yards. Was a Sakura of Jackson. Big play. Jackson's original sushi bar, Sakura of Jackson. They stretch these chains out, and it's going to be just the nose of the football shy of the first down view. So 4th down and inches from the Franklin Road at 22-yard line. What do you do here, Bill?
I don't think there's any question about this. You line it up and you run right behind number 73. I'll do that all day long for about the nose of a football. That young man has delivered for me time and time again. You got a powerful runner like Mitchell Bodiford. I go up there, I run up to the line just like they've been doing quickly, and I go behind 73.
Say hello to Keith Hatchett and his family watching back in Jackson on point5digital.com. Keith and Brandon and Shelby and Kim are all watching. The Hatchets. Hello, Hatchets. 4th down and inches, USJ. Here's Underwood. Bonifant, first down yardage inside the 20 as Bonifant stretches down to the 17. And a Simmons Bank first down as the Bruins go for it on 4th down and inches. And they just barrel through that defensive front. Does Bonifant for the first down.
Yeah, and that question you asked me was probably the easiest one I'll be asked all night long. That's a no-brainer. 10 points isn't going to win this game. You're going to need some points against this FRA team, and I'm going to trust my running game again behind the left side of that offensive line all night long.
That's a Simmons Bank first down for USJ. Check out our home loans. Your dream home will be met with a perfect home loan, an equal housing lender at Simmons Bank. First and 10 Bruins, new line of scrimmage, the 17 of Franklin Road. Underwood goes shotgun. He'll hand it off. Bonifant with room. Bonifant breaks the tackle inside the 15 and fights down near the 10 before he's taken off his feet. Bonifant will have 6 on first down. Mitchell Bonifant running well here in the first half.
A little zone read offense off the left side. First time we've seen that tonight. Watson Tansel, the sophomore linebacker, walks up, and Easton Underwood does a great job of reading him. He sees what he's going to do. As soon as he commits, he hands it to Mitchell Bonifant for the 6-yard gain.
2nd and 4 from the 11 of Franklin Road. Here's Underwood going to keep it. Underwood looking for the edge. So the 10 cuts back and is tripped up at the 8. He'll have 3 yards. It'll bring up another very important 3rd down and short for USJ. And Easton Underwood, the quarterback, getting up very slowly.
Danny, that edge, that wide side edge looked like it was there. I don't know if you saw that, but the young man that closed in as fast as he did that made that tackle was the same young man that uncorked that unbelievable punt. George Summers, proving he can do a heck of a lot more than just punt a football.
And Easton Underwood kind of got twisted on his way down. And he's out of the game. Wow. Jacob Muir in 3rd, short. He'll hand it. Bonifant straight ahead. And Bonifant carrying Panthers with him inside the 8, down near the 5. And that's going to be another Simmons Bank first down for the Bruins. As we take a look at it on the LASIK Center of Jackson instant replay, Bonifant just dunked that head, and from the 8, he goes down to the 5. It'll be a Simmons Bank first and goal for the Bruins. They're going to mark him officially at the Panthers 6.
And Danny, Easton's back in the football game, so he's fine. You knew he wasn't going to stay out. Back in this game, first and goal.
The helmet may have come loose. I couldn't tell. First and goal, Bruins from the 6. Here's Underwood, shotgun. Easton, his flags fly. This is going to be illegal procedure, USJ.
Yeah, there's no question. And the right side of that offensive line firing out of their stance before the snap. Now, the good news is, Danny, if you're going to fire off the ball off count, at least stay low, right? The worst thing you do is fire it and stand straight up. I like firing out, but you got to remember the count. All you got to do is remember it for 4 seconds, Danny. They tell it to you in the huddle. You walk to the line, you snap the ball on the count, forget about it.
So USJ now leading 7-3 with 6:58 remaining in the second quarter here at Franklin Road Academy. The Bruins have it first and goal from the Panther 11. Underwood, shotgun. He goes. Smith in motion. Here's Wells on the sweep left side. Wells cuts back inside from the 10 down near the 8-yard line. The game is right at 3 yards on first down for the Bruins.
Danny, one thing that we've noticed from covering all these USJ games is that even when they run their jet sweep, their motion off the jet sweep, they don't mind going to the short side. And Franklin Road recognized that. They've scouted that, and they were ready off that jet sweep to the short side. The sideline acts like a defender, so it's very difficult if you can't find that crease. 2nd and goal, Bruins from the 7. Underwood, shotgun, rolling right, looking into the end zone. Now he'll run it. Has the 5. Cuts back. Touchdown, Bruins. Easton Underwood from 7 yards. He wanted to pass it, didn't have anything due, and he cuts back at the 5 and runs it into the end zone for the Bruin touchdown. Boy, you had 4 guys running routes, all flowing toward the pylon, sending the defenders there, opening up lanes, leaving that option for Easton, a mobile quarterback. You're right, he wanted to throw, but that play is designed to give him Alex to run in if nothing's there.
That's a Secura of Jackson. Big play. Jackson's original sushi bar. Here's Charles Campbell in for the point after. Campbell's kick is up, and his kick is good. With 6:20 remaining in quarter number 2. Our new score, USJ 14 and Franklin Road Academy 3 on Jackson's News Talk 101.5 and .5digital.com.
Whether it's a car accident, storm damage, or a fire, when the unthinkable happens, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if the business down the street has the same insurance you do. What matters is that your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Call Cy Young of Young Hughes Insurance today, 696-5480. That's Cy Young of Young Hughes Insurance, 696-5480.
First in news, sports, and weather. Jackson's News Talk 101.5 FM.
Well, a 65-yard touchdown drive for the Bruins to take a 14-3 lead. It's Mitchell Bonifant from 7 yards out. This time, Bass, he runs it in. He has a touchdown pass to Wallace Smith also on the night.
Yeah, Easton having a big game. Several players really stepping up, playing well here in the first half.
Charles Campbell with 2 touchbacks will kick off again. He swings his right leg through it. This time a line driver will also travel into the end zone for touchback number 3 for Charles Campbell. And Buell with a very talented return man of Franklin Road Academy, including Larry Wilhoit. You can't underscore that or highlight it enough how important these 3 touchbacks have been from Charles Campbell, because 0 return yards for the Panthers so far.
You're right. They've got Wilhoit up, and then they've got number 3, Sam Harbin, the senior running back, and we've seen his speed already. You're right. To take him out of the game on that return is really big.
Jones, the quarterback under center, 1st and 10 from their own 20 here are the Panthers. Jones, play action, rolling right. He's going to run this one outside the numbers, 25-30. Out to the 32, fighting to the 35 before he's taken off his feet. The gain is 15. Clock is moving with 6:08 remaining before halftime. 14-3. The Bruins lead it. And Bass, if USJ can somehow stop the Panthers from putting any points on the board on this drive, USJ will get the ball to start the second half. And right now with an 11-point lead.
Yeah, you got that right. And remember, Spence Jones, the quarterback for Franklin Road Academy, is the guy that caught Wells Smith from behind. So he's got plenty of wheels if he catches that edge.
Spence Jones under center. Jones rolling left this time, looking downfield. Here comes the pressure, and the flag goes down. Jones will run it now outside the numbers to the 35 and slips out to the 40. The gain would be 4. I think it will come back. This was, at least the initial indication, and there it is, holding Franklin Road Academy in view. There's a good reason for that. All the pressure being applied resulted in that hold, and it looked to me like Campbell Carlock, the linebacker on the blitz, caused that penalty.
Well, he did, but Elijah Moore slanted to the wide side. See, I'm really surprised that they roll Spence Jones to that wide side like he's a right-handed quarterback. So when you roll him like that, and the way that USJ has been slanting those guys, he's not going to have time to stop and plant and make that throw. If you're going to roll a quarterback out like that, it would be generally a better idea to roll him to his strong side.
Well, and when Bass says the wide side for the right-handed quarterback, this happens to be the wide side, being him rolling to his left as Franklin Road scrimmaging near the right hash mark. Second down from the 17, 2nd and 29. Here's a screen set up, and here's a screen being destroyed by Wells Smith as he deflects the pass. It goes incomplete, and Smith was all in the face of quarterback Jones on that one.
Well, Danny, check that on that replay. You'll also see Holland Hawks there as well. Holland Hawks, they love to bring him up and spy him on that line of scrimmage because of his speed and his length, and he's a real mismatch problem. The thing about it is it's probably fortunate for Franklin Road Academy that pass was tipped at the line right there because past the line, because USJ completely had that thing read.
Mario Nicholson back there. It was, and I'm glad you pointed it out. Holland Hawks made that play. 2nd and 29. Here's Jones back to throw. Here comes the pressure. Sacked inside the 2-yard line with the Bruins. And look at the excitement. Who did it? Who was the Bruin that sacked him? That's Sean Reed, who was not even supposed to play after his late season injury. And Buell, it's going to be 3rd down at a country mile.
Oh, you're absolutely right. And Sean's been dealing with a severely sprained ankle. You wouldn't have known it right there. As I told you, Spence Jones, one of the fastest players on this field, and he closed on him like he wasn't even there. So what do we got, Danny? Is this 3rd and 44?
The line of scrimmage, the 2. They must reach their own 44 for the first down, or make it the 46. On the ground, the draw from the 2. The ball's loose. It's on the carpet. Who's got it? No signal yet. Let's see. Franklin Road able to recover that fumble. Boy, and avoid disaster view. That would have been, holy moly. It'll be 4th down at about 44 for the Franklin Road Panthers. The Bruins defense swarming, and you can see on the replay here, Lasik, center of Jackson, that hit applied by Sean Reed. He knocked that ball loose, Bass, and it was a mad scramble for it, and the Panthers just barely able to outrace the Bruins and recover that fumble.
Then it was the first thing I told you before they kicked it off about USJ, how loose they were, how pumped up they were, how free-flowing and fun, how much fun they were having. They're usually very businesslike in nature, so that's why it really stuck out to me how loose this football team was, just playing all out, and it's carried over to the game itself.
4:11 remaining. USJ's burned a timeout. We're in the second quarter. 4:11 left before halftime. Franklin Road Academy going to have to punt it out of their own end zone at 4th down and 42. So the Bruins will have, let's see, I believe they'll have 2 timeouts. Yes, 2 timeouts remaining, and should have good starting field position. Richard, the narrator, Barber, your thoughts on this first half of the Bruins?
Well, fellas, I just was down on the USJ sideline, kind of get a feel for what's going on. They're ready down there, man.
That says they're loose, really loose.
They are real loose. We've always liked Red Peel's a football player. Of course, he tore an ACL, so he's out for the year. But his head is as much into this game as if he was on the field.
Franklin Road going to have to punt near the back line of the end zone. Got to be a good snap, and it is. And a nice punt going to be fielded at the 42 by William Jones. Jones cuts back 35, breaks a tackle. Now bounces outside 30, 25 to the 20, hammered down at the 22. William Jones, however, brings that one back 15 yards, and he's going to be just outside of the Panther red zone, and the Bruins have plenty of time with 3:57 remaining in the first half, and a 14-3 lead. With the clock will not even come into play here, starting from the Panther 23 with a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about a steady dose right here of Mitchell Bodiford moving these chains and grinding that clock. What a shot William Jones took that time by number 3, Sam Harvin, but he jumps right back up.
The Bruins trips left side. Underwood, the quarterback, rolling that way. Looking, firing, incomplete. He threw that one away because why force anything with a 14-3 lead? Right. And Easton Underwood just throws it out of bounds and incomplete.
But see the difference there, Danny, what they did and what Franklin Road did? They left Mitchell Bodiford over there to protect their quarterback on that rollout so that he can stop, turn, and plant, and he doesn't just become a quarterback who's throwing it at about 15 yards on the field. He can then survey because he's got that protection of Mitchell Bodiford.
Lexington 14-0 over Jackson Northside. 2nd and 10 Bruins from the Franklin Road 23. Easton Underwood shotgun. He'll hand it off and draw Bodiford. Bodiford hit at the line, fights ahead for 2, maybe 3. It'll be 3rd down and long for the Bruins. Clock moving, 3:39 left before halftime. 14-3. It's the Bruins with the advantage,
And fellas, look, Franklin Road is as advertised. They are. The Bruins are just playing, I think, so far their best half of football of the season.
I think so, narrator.
Yeah, they have. They're quick to the ball, a lot of intensity. Perfect example there. Bodiford, as that contact was coming, make sure he had that ball protected, exploded into contact.
3rd and 8 from the 21 of Franklin Road. Here is USJ leading 14-3. Underwood shotgun. Play action, rolling left. Looking, firing, caught. 5, 3, 2, 1. 6. Touchdown Bruins! Ryan Miller from 21 yards away, across the middle. A strike from Easton Underwood, and the Bruins have hit pay dirt once again.
Well, Danny, and on that play right there, as Easton rolls to his left, he has the drag route by Ryan Miller, the tight end, and it's completely unchecked. It's the one route they didn't have covered. Easton finds it, hits Miller in for 6.
Well, I got so excited I went into John Ward.
You did, boy.
The ghost of John Ward. Extra point attempt, splits the uprights, and with 2:59 remaining in the first half, our new score, USJ 21 and Franklin Road Academy 3 on Jackson's News Talk, 101.5 and .5digital.com.
keeping you informed, alerted, and entertained. We're Jackson's News Talk, 101.5 FM.
Charles Campbell will kick it off for the point side tonight. High driving. This one returnable from the 2, and it's fumbled. It's scooped into 5. To the 10, center of the field 15, to the 20, and taken down at the 23-yard line. Well, that was almost another touchback. It was from the 1-yard line. It was fumbled and then scooped up there. As fumbling in that one was Sam Harvin, and there was Larry Wilhoit to pick it up and bring it back 22 yards out to the 23. So Franklin Road with 2:52 remaining before halftime will have the football. But USJ Bass has a 21-3 advantage.
Boy, and you'd really love to keep them off the board here on this final drive if you can, if you're USJ, and keep this momentum of the best half of football all year.
First and 10, here's Jones under center. Back to throw. Looking. Here comes the pressure. Rolling left. He'll just throw it away. I mean, the Bruins teeing off on him, Bew. I've seen this happen to teams that were favorites in games that were running teams that get out of their game plan. I don't know if I would say that about Franklin Road. Do you think they've abandoned their game plan?
Well, maybe a little bit, but I'm so surprised that they're rolling him out against his body like that.
Well, that was a scramble.
No, that is a design roll. He had a wide man out in the flat by himself. That's exactly where he wanted to go. But they're not. Look, USJ, all you got to do is watch their edge. Every time they're slinting straight outside. If I'm FRA, man, I'm leaving my guy in the pocket for a while.
Well, and they're scrimmaging again from that right hash mark on the short side of the field. 2nd and 10. And we've got whistles. Timeout, Franklin Road.
Wow.
We take it with them. 2:37 left before halftime. USJ 21, Franklin Road 3 on Jackson's News Talk, 101.5 and .5digital.com.
When winter wins, Hal, it can only mean one thing. Hot deals at the John Deere Green Fever sales event. Take on winter with a tough John Deere tractor, loader, snowblower, or blade. Get 0% financing, implement bonuses, or cash off compact and utility tractors up to 155 horsepower. Winter will howl and defeat at the hot deals going on now at John Deere. Come in today. Offer ends February 1st, 2016, subject to approved installment credit with John Deere Financial. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
The latest news, hottest talk, Jackson's News Talk, 101.5 FM.
Well, narrator, I know you've taken a look at the Franklin Road schedule. Man, this is a high-powered offense being held to 3 points so far.
High-powered offense. Scored the lowest score they've had is 31, and that's just once. Everything else 35 and above.
11-0, Franklin Road. 2nd and 10. The Panthers have it their own 23. 2:36 left before halftime. And they look confused. Jones under center. Now he raises up and looks to the sideline. It changes the play. 2:36 left before halftime. Here's Jones back to throw. Fires, across the middle, caught at the 34 and spun down there by William Jones. The gain is 11. It's going to be a first down for Franklin Road. That's Lance Wilhoit on the reception.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. That's a great tackle by William Jones, and he is out on an island by himself with Lance Wilhoit.
Ooh, and that's a tough place to be.
That doesn't look like a freshman to me, does it, you guys?
Lance and Larry Wilhoit, they're tough. There's motion, no call. Across the middle, same play, other side. Caught out at the 45. That's near a 10-yard gain. It is, and a first down. I thought, narrator, I saw a man in motion towards the line of scrimmage when the ball was snapped. Maybe I did.
Well, we didn't see a flag.
First and 10. Why'd you have to point that out? Too bad you were down on the sideline. We had a "You Bird Dog" episode while you were gone.
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful. First and 10. Franklin Road, they're on 45, clock moving, under 2 minutes left. Here is Jones rolling left again, looking downfield, got a man wide open at the 20, caught, 15, 10, 5, and tackled at the 1 by Wells Smith. Completed to Lance Wilhoit, and Bass, I don't know how he got so far behind. the defensive secondary, but he did.
That's what I'm talking. That dude's dangerous. He's out there on an island, and that's what happens there. Now you start pat those two slants, and that right there inside the hashes makes so much more sense, and it gives those receivers an opportunity to work. And man, Will Hoyt, I mean, you're going to hear that name. This kid's just a freshman, about 6'3", 180. You'll be hearing this name for a long time, my friends.
I guess we see why they roll into his left now. Tackled on the 2. USJ nearly knocked that pass down at the line of scrimmage. Jones under center, man in motion. He gets the pitch right side. Cuts back at the 2. Touchdown. There's a flag. Then I don't know if it's holding or a face mask. We'll have to see. That's Sam Harvin on the touchdown run that covers 2 yards. Let's see if it'll stand. The Zebras are conferencing at the 5-yard line. I think it will stand. The conversation may be on whether to penalize the Bruins on the kickoff. Touchdown stands. Face mask, USJ. And the face mask, no signal on personal foul, so maybe it's of the 5-yard variety. As Ryan Clark in an attempt to point after. And Bass, I just can't tell. Well, that could have been a face mask. Should have been a face mask on Franklin Road, I thought. Didn't you?
I couldn't see it, Danny.
Watching the LASIK Center instant replay.
I missed it.
Yeah.
And I saw it on the replay.
And the kick is good. And 1:20 remaining in the second quarter. Our new score, USJ 21, Franklin Road Academy 10 on Jackson's News Talk, 101.5 and .5digital.com.
Nice body.
Thanks.
You've had some work done.
You should have seen me last week. I was a total wreck.
Oh, who did the work?
Well, I insisted on the best. Mitchell's Body Shop.
That is one good-looking ride.
Fender benders to total wrecks. Mitchell's gives a lifetime warranty on all repairs. Mitchell's Body Shop, 96 Riverport Drive, Jackson.
When you want the best body in town.
Monday Night Football, the NFL, only on News Talk 101.5 FM.
Boy, Lexington 14-0 over Jackson Northside at halftime. Narrator Boy.
That is a little surprising. Although Lexington beat them early in the year, you would expect them to do it again because they beat them handily.
Well, now, USJ with 2 timeouts left here in the first half. 1:20 is what we have remaining in the second quarter. Franklin Road Academy just scored a touchdown for the first time tonight. USJ leads it 21-10. Bass, that was way too easy on that touchdown.
Yeah, and that makes your way. So you're going to have to start giving up some run support to help out protect that edge out there in the deep routes.
So we'll see with 1:20 remaining if USJ can do anything offensively. Another ground ball scooped by Ryan Miller at the 25 this time of the Bruins. So USJ will take over 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. This game is presented in part by Seeley Law and Mediation. Carl and Linda now, it's hard to beat them. They're great at what they do.
Yeah, I know them folks. Carl serves on our board. He's done some work for me personally. Great guy, great community members.
Call 375-55 for affordable common sense solutions. Seeley Law and Mediation. Peabody 21, Union City 18 at halftime. Here's USJ 1st and 10, their own 25. Back to the air. Swing pass underneath at the 20. Outside 25. Outside to numbers 30. Fighting out to the 34-yard line on a gorgeous move. On the reception, William Jones. He should have been tackled for a short gain, and Buey nearly picked up a first down.
Danny, I think that was Lance Wilhoit that he shook out of his shoes right there around the line of scrimmage. Oh, man, William is such a fantastic athlete. And, again, it's his explosion and his break that is just it's mind-bending how fast he gets from point A to point B.
You shake Wilhoit out of his shoes. You've done something.
He broke both his ankles.
The gain is 9 yards, 2nd down and 1. Clock stops as Jones scooted out of bounds. Here is USJ. Bonifant will get the carry. Cross the 35, out to the 36. The gain is 2 and enough for a Bruin first down. It's a Simmons Bank first down. The clock will stop as they move the chains. And the new line of scrimmage will be the Bruin 37-yard line. And they wind the clock with 1:03 left in the first half.
You know, that was a big first down there, because if they stop them short, you know, Franklin's got 2 timeouts in their pocket. They could have called timeout. You never know.
Carson Chan, clock moving, 50 seconds left first half. Bruins 4 wide, draw, Bonifant straight ahead. No, it's Underwood. He'll keep it himself. He'll run it left side, looking for the edge. He'll move from the 37 to the 39 for a gain of 2 yards. And USJ now showing they're not going to try anything crazy here, because the Bruins know they get the kickoff to start the second half, and they're content to go into the locker room with a 21-10 lead.
Oh, I think it's the absolute right move. You turn this ball over, and I think that Franklin has proved to you that they can strike just like that.
Second down and 8. Clock moving down to 13 seconds left in the half. USJ from their own 39. 4 wide receivers for Easton Underwood. Underwood going to hand it off. Bonifant has the 45. Spins a tackle. 50 into Franklin territory. Tackled at the 48 on the final play of the first half. It'll be a 14-yard run by Mitchell Bonifant, and that's the way the first half will end. And what a first half.
Well, you got that right. So many different players who stepped up. I thought defensively, for the most part, they did a great job of keeping this offense in check. The offense moving the ball, take advantage of every mistake that Franklin Road Academy has made in the first half. That's what you got to do when you're underdogs on the road against an undefeated team in the playoffs.
Darren, your thoughts on this first half?
A great first half by USJ. Defensively played lights out, got enough big plays, played within themselves, and taking advantage of some mistakes that Franklin Road made, and got a big lead here.
21-10, 2 touchdown passes passed by Easton Underwood. 1 to Ryan Miller, 1 to Wells Smith, and Easton with a 7-yard touchdown run as well. What a first half for the quarterback.
Yeah, he's been fantastic, man. He's been sharp, and even his ball handling. It's very rare that I get faked out by him on his ball handling, but on that last play a minute ago, Danny, when he kept the ball around the left end, I was like you. I thought Mitchell Bonifant had it the whole time.
Well, I sure did. He's that good at it, isn't he, narrator?
He absolutely is. We all 3 thought he had it. Even called the play.
Well, Seabass and Dan DiFilippo with the scoreboard show. Halftime scores presented by Community Bank. We think outside the box when it comes to banking at Community Bank. Scoreboard show coming up next year. USJ at halftime, 21. Franklin Road Academy 10 on Jackson's News Talk, 101.5 and .5digital.com.
By the way, if you go to .5digital.com, Paul Schulz in Worthy Road Studio doing a phenomenal job. I want you to take a look at this. This is, if you look at it right there, that is the Nashville skyline, man. What a just absolutely incredible view that you get. We're high up on a place that they like to affectionately call the Hill here at Franklin Road Academy, and if you go out and you look around, you can see almost all of Davidson County. It's unbelievable, including Nashville's downtown skyline that is absolutely fantastic on this cold November evening. If just tuning in, USJ with the 21-10 lead over the undefeated Franklin Road Academy Panthers. Now, the winner of this game, and see if you can get an update for us, if you will, Dan, on some of the other Division 2A games going on. The winner of this game will take on the winner of North Point Christian and Donaldson Christian Academy. Now, North Point, most of you, if you don't know that name, that's the school that was formerly called SBEC, Southern Baptist Education Center, now known as North Point Christian, who is a fantastic football team. And I would be surprised if DCA was hanging around with them. You have an update on that game?
Yeah, the last I had was DCA had a 14-0 lead.
Wow.
That was a second quarter score. Kind of an upset in the brewing there.
Yeah, that absolutely stuns me. So the last update you have right now is DCA with a 14-0 lead over North Point Christian. That's a bit of an upset right there if that's able to hold. Now, I was talking with some of the coaches earlier, and I do believe if USJ is able to hold on and win this football game, if they had it right, they would be traveling no matter who they played. Obviously, they would have to go to North Point seed-wise, but at that point, it doesn't come to that. It becomes on a rotation basis. And USJ and DCA both 7-3, both 2 seeds. Do believe that DCA would host that game if those 2 teams would be able to hold on right there. And do you have an update on St. George and Lausanne, 2 of the better teams in Division 2A? Lausanne is the only team to knock off St. George. We were in Collierville 2 weeks ago. That's the best team I've seen so far is St. George. They knocked off the Bruins 35-14 2 weeks ago. Very, very good football team, but they did lose to Lausanne in the regular season. Do you have any updates on the Lausanne-St. George game?
Yes, I sure do. Late second quarter, St. George is ahead 21-3.
Well, 21-3, St. George. That does not surprise me. I know a lot of people really felt like Lausanne, and they got some great defensive line. That defensive front is absolutely fantastic. But a lot of people felt like this time around that St. George, Chase Hayden at St. George would get the better of them, and at least to this point, that's been the case. So, and the other quarterfinal game would be Friendship Christian and Harding Academy. Harding Academy favored in this football game to win. Do you have an update on Harding Academy and Friendship Christian?
Yeah, second quarter action, Harding Academy 14, Friendship Christian 6.
So Harding Academy in second quarter leading 14-6 over Friendship. So if it were to hold the way it's holding right now, at least the way that's laying right now, you would see, let's see, Harding Academy and St. George in one semifinal bracket and DCA and USJ in the other if the scores were to hold. But there is a second half to play in all these games, so there's a lot to be done. We're going to take this. Let's see. Let's take a 4-minute timeout. Come back and get you ready for third quarter action here in Nashville, where your score at the half in the second round Division 2A football. It's your Bruins. USJ leading Franklin Road Academy 21-10. We're back after this in 4 minutes.
When you need to know.
I know. Yeah, I know.
There's only one place to go.
Yeah, I know. I do too.
Get in the know.
It's what I need to know.
Information you need to know on News Talk 101.5 FM.
Your farm equipment depends on sturdy, reliable tires. But what happens when you're in the field and a tire goes down? Best One Tire offers a wide variety of tires for all your farming equipment. And listen to this. Best One also offers 24-hour field service for your farm vehicle. Yep, they'll fix it in your field. Plus, Best One also offers semi-truck and trailer alignments, brakes, and suspension repair. Their goal is to provide you with high-quality repairs quickly, saving you time and money. Best One Tire of Jackson and Brownsville. Call 660-4072 or 772-1504.
This is attorney Bradley Owens of Hardy Martin Donahoe Owens & Wright. We're a full-service law firm located in Jackson and Trenton, handling all types of legal matters, including personal injury, workers' compensation, divorce and family law, bankruptcy, Social Security disability, and criminal defense. Let Hardy Martin Donahoe Owens & Wright solve all your legal problems. Call us today at 424-2151.
Tipping the scales in your favor. L&T Cakery is Jackson's place when it comes to designing unique, customized birthday, wedding, retirement, holiday cakes, and cupcakes. L&T Cakery also has the area's largest assortment of cake balls, cookies, and other treats. And the reasonably priced daily lunch specials will keep you coming back. L&T Cakery's distinctive pretty pink boxes are filled with the freshest desserts and overflowing, making life sweeter, one bite at a time. Come see for yourself at L&T Cakery on North Star Drive across from the bowling alley. Call 300-4042.
When you're shopping for homeowners insurance, remember that policies can vary widely. What is my deductible? Do I have full replacement cost or earthquake coverage? Am I covered for water damage? Are my valuables covered? I'm Belinda Mitchell, personal insurance manager at the Allison Insurance Group. I make sure all these questions and more are answered before you have a disaster. Let me help you evaluate your needs so you don't have a surprise should you have a claim. For a no-obligation quote, call me at 668-8444.
When you step into King Jewelers, you're stepping into a family-owned business in the heart of Jackson. With nearly 30 years of experience, let Grover King set you up with estate jewelry or the amazing Citizen Echo Drive watch, as well as custom-designed jewelry. King Jewelers buys gold and silver, offers Rolex repair, as well as watch and jewelry repair. Check out the selection of gemstone jewelry and diamond stud earrings. Store hours are Monday through Friday, 9:30 till 5:30 and 10 till 2 on Saturday. King Jewelers, 16 Conrad Drive in Jackson. Insurance is the way to protect yourself and your family, and no one is better helping you through the insurance maze than Brandon Jones State Farm. Brandon Jones has been Jackson's State Farm agent since 2006 after graduating from Lambuth University. Home and property, life, health, banking products, annuities, mutual funds. All the products you need to ensure a prosperous future. Brandon Jones State Farm Insurance, 2152 North Highland across from Toys R Us. 660-6800 for Brandon Jones State Farm Insurance.
It's 4th and goal with 3 seconds left in the game. Can your team win? That's stress. Blue Hawaiian Pools and Spas has your stress relief. A spa from Blue Hawaiian helps you relax and unwind after a long day, or maybe after your favorite team just blew a 3-touchdown lead. Blue Hawaiian has spas that will seat as few as 3 people or as many as 8. And this time of year, you can get a great price on a pool. Blue Hawaiian has installed more than 2,100 pools in West Tennessee. Call Blue Hawaiian Pools and Spas on North Star Drive in Jackson, 668-9222.
Do you have to sit under a pile of blankets just to watch TV without shivering? At Jackson Heating and Air, we can perform a scheduled service system rejuvenation to make sure your furnace is running at peak performance. You'll notice a difference right away. Your system will run better and you'll spend less money on energy and repairs. So you can turn up the heat a little without the fear of paying too much for the heat bill. Call Jackson Heating and Air Conditioning at 424-5348.
Put the blankets away, you'll have heat today. Jackson Heating and Air.
Call 424-5348.
We're not just another radio station. We're your radio station. Jackson's News Talk, 101.5 FM.
Well, Adrian Thomas has been visiting with him at halftime here. Adrian covered the game for the Jackson Sun for his dear old dad and Dave Thomas. Adrian just bought him a nice place here. Are you considered Franklin, Adrian, or
3 streets from Brentwood?
3 streets from Brentwood. Boy, Adrian, man. Whoa, Adrian. Oh,
you can't win.
26 years old now. Young Adrian. We've been friends with him for a long time, haven't we, Bill?
Yeah, we have. And he's a good old Austin P boy.
Austin P. Via Jackson, Tennessee. Much the same route that Butte took, and they meet again here tonight at Franklin Road Academy. This is WNWSF in Jackson, and those of you watching at point5digital.com, glad to have you with us. My name's Dan Reeves, along with Seabass and Richard, the narrator Barber, with Ace Hardware Jackson sideline reports. Paul Schultze, Lawson Mann, Jackson Evans, Scott Tinker on the point5digital.com side, where you can watch tonight's game. Spell out points and the number 5, point5digital.com. And you are just about ready for the second half. The Bruins own a 21-10 advantage, and they get the football to start the second half.
Yeah, and I think they need to stay just as aggressive as they did on the first half on both sides of the ball. I love the play calling offensively. Had that one let down defensively in that late drive, but other than that, a near perfect half of football. Let's see if they can duplicate that. They'll move on to the semifinals.
Yeah, there's only one step from here to make it to Cookeville to play for a state championship. Winner here plays the North Point Donaldson Christian winner. And the DCA North Point winner will host. And Bew, halftime, we've got a score on that game, don't we?
Yeah, DCA was leading 14-6, I believe was the score at the time. Which is a little bit of a surprise, to be honest with you. North Point, I believe North Point's undefeated, but they've played really well this year. So this is a little bit of a surprise so far.
Well, here we go. Now we're ready, and we are underway in the second half. Another line drive kickoff. Snatched out of midair to 25, 30, and sliding down into 35 on a play by Chris Perkins. Chris, a junior. He caught that line drive, and Bew, he saved a lot of field position. Chris Perkins makes a beautiful play to start the second half, and the Bruins will have it at their own 37.
Well, and again, they need to mimic exactly what they did in that first half. I would be real interested to see if the game plan changes offensively based on where we're sitting now.
So the Bruins first and 10 as we start quarter number 3 from their own 37. Underwood, the quarterback in the shotgun. He'll hand it off. Bonifant on the draw. Hit at the line. Boniford stretches to the 38. The gain is 1 yard on first down.
Well, that was nice penetration that time by senior defensive lineman Sam Wheeler right there from his 3 technique. And that's not something that we've seen a whole heck of a lot of here in the first half. USJ's offensive line has done a pretty good job of winning the point of attack, but not that time.
All that time, it's, there's the 3 big guys, 3 down linemen. They go 3-4 on the defense with 3 huge down linemen for Franklin Road. 2nd and 9. Underwood back to throw. Here comes the pressure. Steps up, and he's going to be sacked at the 34. That's the first sack of the night for Franklin Road Academy. They sold out, they blitzed, and they got to it.
Well, they did, but really, they didn't need all the pressure came from the edges that time. And of course, Mitchell Boniford's back there to block. He does a great job of picking up the right side for Easton Underwood, but there's backside pressure. I guess it was the delayed blitz off that edge, but totally unaccounted for by the Bruin front.
They came at the snap. The defensive backs, the quarterbacks cheated up, and they came right on the snap. Watching the Lasik Center of Jackson instant replay. So 3rd and 12. Here is Underwood back to throw. Steps up, looks, got a man open. Caught! A great catch at the 45 by Wells Smith. And Wells makes a beautiful catch at a Simmons Bank first down for the Bruins. He went up high. He snatched it. And watching on the Lasik Center instant replay, Wells, oh boy.
I don't know that he controlled that ball, Danny.
He didn't. And he almost gave it away. And you try to sell the catch, and Wells was almost saying, I didn't catch it, but it was marked as a catch, and we'll take it. From the 45 of Franklin Road, Underwood, a draw, Boniford straight ahead. Inside the 45 he goes, down to the 42-yard line. The gain is 3. And on the Lasik Center of Jackson instant replay of the Wells Smith catch, he went high in the air. A great effort, but he lost it on his way down. But it was called a catch, and we will have to take that one, Bill.
Yeah, we have the benefit of instant replay, but they don't have instant replay in high school, so you can't challenge anything. Obviously, that's a good thing because it would definitely have been 4th down.
2nd down and 7 from the Panther 42. Underwood shotgun. Draw. Boniford. Nowhere. Hammered. Line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down and 7.
Well, one thing's for sure, you're not going to be able to run the clock out on Franklin Road Academy. So I'm wondering how aggressive will USJ be with their play calling and not just finding themselves in passing situations on 3rd down. Staying ahead of the sticks.
Well, now Mitchell was marked at the 44. That would be a loss of 2, and it is 3rd and 9. USJ from the Panther 44. Easton Underwood, the quarterback shotgun with 3 wide. Here's Easton. Play action, back to throw. Pressure comes, sacked. So twice on this drive, Underwood was sacked, but Buhey was pressured every time he dropped back to throw the ball. And with 8:45 clock moving left in the 3rd quarter, the Bruins will have to punt it away.
We've seen big guys try to go at Trey Smith and get their heads hold. But remember what I told you about Ben Jackson, the smallest defensive lineman, being their best defensive lineman? They put him straight on Trey, and his speed got right by Trey Smith before Trey could get out of his stance and really wreck that play before it started.
Well, Smith will punt it away. He'll get his foot into it near his own 40. Low snap. Wells, high, hanging punt. There will be no return. It's a short punt that hits at the 25 and will take a backwards English hop in favor of Franklin Road to be down at the Franklin Road Academy 29-yard line. So not a Wells Smith tight punt. It's only going to be a 20-yarder with no return. It'll be 1st down, Franklin Road Academy. 8:08 left, quarter number 3. USJ 21, Franklin Road Academy 10.
Well, I don't know if you could tell, Danny, on the replay there. It bounced back towards midfield, but if it bounces the other way, it's probably going to run right into Sam Harvin's back of his legs.
A break there, Bash. You're right, for Franklin Road. Jones, the quarterback, he'll hand it off. Working right side, picking his way from the 29, crossing the 30, out to the 34. The gain is 5 on first down for Sam Harvin.
Well, as you watch the replay, Danny, watch Trey Smith that time get off and take the perfect scrape down the line of scrimmage. He didn't fall backwards. He scraped the line of scrimmage and was actually able to make the tackle right there. Probably was going to go for more, but Trey made a nice play.
Beautiful play by Trey. 2nd and 5. From their own 34, here's Franklin Road, sweeping it left side, looking for the edge. From the 32, breaking a tackle to the 35, scampering out of bounds at the 37-yard line. On the carries, Larry Wilhoit. Wilhoit has 3. It'll bring up a very important 3rd down.
Yeah, I'm just so surprised that Franklin Road doesn't use a tight end or take their tackle and try to fold block down and increase that edge, because I'm telling you every time for USJ, whether it is J.P. Boyd or Elijah Moore, they're slanting outside and breaking up these plays.
3rd and a yard. From their own 38, they mark him. Here they go straight ahead from the 38 to the 40. It's a gain of 2 and a first down for Franklin Road. 7:26 clock is rolling. 3rd quarter. USJ leads at 21-10, and Bass Lexington now has gone up 16-0 over Jackson Northside. Milan leads late in the 3rd quarter, 17-14 at Covington. Mercy, how well is Lexington playing?
Boy, and how well are some of the road teams playing tonight in playoffs?
Yeah. 1st and 10, Franklin Road, their own 40. Jones, play action, back to throw. Looking, firing, sideline, man open, caught. 44, breaks the tackle, has the, or from the 46 to the 45. It's Diggs. It's 15. It's a first down in the Bruin territory at the USJ 45.
Yeah, Danny, that's Eric Stockstill Diggs, the sophomore wide receiver. You believe the weapons these guys have and they're underclassmen, but look at that pocket. Perfect right there. He's able to step in his throw, a 15-yard out, crisp throw.
1st and 10. Panthers at the Bruin 45. Jones under center. Here's misdirection. They go up the middle. 40, Broom 35, and dragged down. It's a firm ball, but they say the ball was down. It was recovered by USJ, but knee was down. And a first down. The gain is 12, down to the Bruin 32. On the carry, Sam Harvin, and another Panther first down.
Danny, I know you got a chance to look at that. I could not tell. Did he look down? Was that knee down?
Let me take another look on the LASIK Center instant replay. And, well, it was close. 1st and 10. Sweep it left side this time, trying to cut back 30. Down to the 28 before he's taken down. This time on the carries, Larry Wilhoit. Wilhoit will have close to 5.
Well, and Bonifer does a great job coming up, helping set that edge, but where are my backers? Got to know where your backers are in that case, because you cut that run back off, force him back. You expect that flow to be coming right to him, and it wasn't there.
And Campbell Carlock, who had a big first half for USJ. Is Campbell out there? I don't see him, dude.
No, he's not. They have Holland Hawks in right now.
We'll get a look. I know the narrator's on the sideline with an Ace Hardware update on Campbell Carlock. The gain was 6. 2nd and 4 from the USJ 27. Straight up the middle of the draw from the 27 to the 25. And taken off his feet at the 25. The gain is 2. Another very important 3rd down and short. This time it'll be 3rd and 2 for Franklin Road.
Well, Danny, as you watch that replay, you watch J.P. Boyd, number 55, off the right edge. And he's been as impressive over the last 2 games as anybody on this defense. The junior recognized that fullback dive in the A-gap right away.
3rd and 2. Franklin Road from the Bruin 25. Tight formation, 1 wide for Jones, the quarterback. He'll keep it. Option right side. He'll keep it. Cuts back inside 20. Inside the 20 he goes. Down near the 16. And Jones will pick up the first down for Franklin Road Academy as the offense hitting on all cylinders to open the 3rd quarter with 5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. USJ leads at 21-10, but Bass Franklin Road on the move.
On the move. Nobody there on the right edge. Is clear sailing for Spence Jones.
Moving right to left on your radio dial. Here is Franklin Road Academy. 1st and 10 for the Bruin 15. 4:47 remaining 3rd quarter. USJ leads by 11. Quarterback is Spence Jones under center with a tight formation. Jones will hand it off straight ahead, nothing. Holland Hawks and company ate that one alive on first down.
Well, and Holland brings a different dynamic to this defense, and I'm sure you can see that. I mean, he could literally play 5 or 6 different positions on this defense, but they love to walk him up there on the line of scrimmage. Sometimes he spies the QB, sometimes he's a straight blitzer, but because of his speed and length, he's very difficult to block if you're a blocking backer or maybe a tackle or something like that because of his length and speed.
2nd and 10 from the USJ 15. One wide receiver, tight formation for quarterback Spence Jones under center. Jones will hand it off. Room, 10. And hammered at the 9 and falling at the 8. Mitchell Bonifant on the tackle. Sam Harvin and Bass. That's just the counter. The old Pittsburgh Steelers counter that's giving USJ trouble.
Well, it's amazing what the deep threat now does to this USJ defense. It handcuffs them a little bit more. You don't see the run support out of the defensive backs you saw in that first half.
The game, 8. 3rd and 2. 3 for 3 on third downs on this drive for Franklin Road. Here's another big one at the USJ 9. Jones under center. He'll hand it off straight ahead. No, they keep it. Option left side. Has the edge. Has the 5. Diving. End zone. Touchdown. Spence Jones from 9 yards out. And Franklin Road Academy it's cut into the USJ lead with 3:12 left in the third quarter. The lead now for USJ is 5.
Well, Danny, we talked about protecting and setting that edge for USJ. They did it in the first half. This time, getting blown off of it.
Ryan Clark, extra point attempt is perfect. And with 3:12 left in quarter number 3, our new score, USJ 21 at Franklin Road Academy 17 on Jackson's News Talk 101.5 and .5digital.com.
The Woman's Clinic, a proud sponsor of high school football. The providers and staff of the Woman's Clinic encourage you to schedule your next annual exam. The Woman's Clinic's mission is to be the clinic of choice for women by providing exceptional and compassionate care for each woman with personalized attention tailored to all stages of her life, one woman at a time. The Woman's Clinic, 244 Coatsland Drive, Jackson. Load the number in your phone now, 422-4642. Call 422-4642 to schedule your annual exam. The Woman's Clinic, praying for healthy players and good sportsmanship in tonight's game.
First in news, first in sports, the NFL and Monday Night Football, only on News Talk 101.5 FM.
Well, an impressive drive from Franklin Road Academy. View that covers 71 yards and a touchdown to make it a 21-17 game. The Bruins still lead it. This is a very important counter move coming up from USJ. Here's the kickoff. Line drive, another great catch at the 30, 35, cutting back center of the field on his feet, trying to bounce it outside at the 35, and then ran down. And a flag, this may be a face mask, and if it is, Bew, I tell you this. Who was that again on that? Let's see.
Andy, that's Griff Laird.
Griff Laird made that catch. Here's the central, or make it the, see if we get our instant replay from the Lacey Guy Center. It is personal foul face mask on Franklin Road. Here's the look at it here on the Lacey Center of Jackson instant replay. Griffin Laird made a great play on that ball. It's a line drive bass knuckleball that Griffin, it's hard to catch those. And because of that, Bew, the fantastic play and then the face mask, Griffin Laird has the Bruins starting at midfield.
Yeah, and you know, he's got good hands. We see him spell Mitchell Bonifant at the running back position a lot now throughout the season.
Here's USJ from midfield on first down. To the air, it's a slip screen. Jones has it, cuts inside, 45. Here is William Jones fighting down to the 39, make it the 41 of Franklin Road. The gain is 9 on first down. William Jones on the reception.
Well, it's about staying ahead of the chains right now if you're USJ, and 9 yards on first down is just what the doctor ordered. That means, Danny, as you know, you and I both know the playbook's wide open on 2nd and 1.
Absolutely, Bill. Nashville Christian 34 Huntington nothing.
Wow.
2nd and a yard from the 41 of Franklin Road. Easton Underwood goes shotgun with 3 wide. Draw, Boniford straight ahead. Boniford hits. Boniford dives from the 40 to the 39. He needed a yard. He has 2. And a Simmons Bank first down. And Simmons Bank, our man Adrian Thomas could tell us a lot about that's where he works. Simmons Bank, that's a great bank. And great to have Simmons Bank with us here. First down Bruins, Bill.
Well, and a great job of Mitchell Boniford keeping his feet moving and charging forward. Didn't have it initially, but charged forward, got the extra yards, moved the sticks, give another first down. Just exactly what this Bruin offense needed.
USJ quickly to the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10. Clock moving inside of 2 minutes left, 3rd quarter. From the 39 at Franklin Road. Draw Boniford. Boniford from the 39 will reach the 37, and there's flags along the line of scrimmage. We'll see. But, Bew, what you said was so important. The Bruins must stay ahead of the chains, and they won't, because it's holding. It will put USJ in a first down in about 20 situations.
Yeah, there was no question about it. You can clearly see it out here, Danny. That was a takedown right there here on the short side to the right. Trying to run to the short side, and just a bad takedown by one of the offensive linemen sets them up at first. And what are we looking at? About 19, 18 yards. That's not where you want to be.
1st and 18. USJ with the football at the Franklin Road Academy 48. Shotgun with Trips, top of the screen. Slip screen again. It's going to be a double pass. Smith's going to fire it. Man wide open. Miller broken up at the 20. Ryan Miller was wide open, Bill. Well, Smith looked like he had trouble gathering in what would have been a lateral from Easton Underwood, and when he had trouble finding the handle as we watched the Lasik Center Jackson replay, the ball floated on him and was underthrown. Had it been a strike, it would have been a touchdown. But credits Franklin Road recovering to break it up. Spence-Jones, the quarterback's also the safety. So to be incomplete.
And he's every bit as good a safety as a quarterback, but you're right, that ball hung too long in the air for Wells that time.
That's a long pass for a wide receiver to make. 2nd and 18. Underwood back to the air, towards the sideline. Caught by Holland Hawks at the 45 of Franklin Road. The gain is only 3. It'll be 3rd down and 15.
Well, that was a great job that time by Lance Wilhoit. Holland Hawks, I know it's a short route, but he's a big guy and tough to bring down. And Wilhoit, just a freshman in open space, wraps him up, gets some help from another defensive back later on. But he's about as impressive as a freshman as you're going to see.
40 seconds left, 3rd quarter. 21-17 Bruins. 3rd and 15 USJ from the Panther 45. 3 wide for Underwood, who's back to throw. Easton, pressure, fumbles. He falls on it in midfield, and the Bruins will have to punt again. And if USJ can't find a way to protect their quarterback, Easton, who was red hot in the first half, he doesn't have time to set and scan the field.
Right. Yeah, and it's not like Franklin Road is sending the house. They're just winning their one-on-one matchups. That time, Ryan Miller, the tight end, trying to get a block there to protect his quarterback, just got ran over.
Well, USJ is going to have to punt, and they'll do that to start the 4th quarter. They'll let the clock wind down, and we'll move to quarter number 4. Our score after 3. USJ 21, Franklin Road Academy 17 on Jackson's News Talk, 101.5 and .5digital.com.
Did you know there are more than 60 ways to reach customers today? We know it can be overwhelming trying to understand all of these options, let alone choosing the right strategies that deliver results. Take a deep breath. Help is available from Allegra Design, Print, and Mail in Jackson. Contact us today and we'll share with you tested and proven methods used by thousands of small businesses like yours to deliver satisfied customers and increase sales. Conveniently located at 1029 Old Hickory Boulevard, or visit us online at allegrajackson.com or call 664-1676.
Hey, we've even got the Super Bowl. News Talk 101.5 FM.
Well, here we go, Bew, off to the fourth quarter, and let's pause 10 seconds for station identification.
Welcome to Jackson's only News Talk FM. This is WNWS-FM Jackson, 101.5 FM.
USJ punting it away. Will Smith will get his foot into it. Pardon me, near his own 40. Here's the punt. High, hanging, fair catch. As for and made at the 17 by Jones. So here we go, Bew. This is the drive of the game. It's the possession of the game for both these teams. The offense of Franklin Road Academy has put up 14 unanswered points to trim the USJ lead, which at one time was a 21-18 lead. They trimmed it down to 21-17. Very important drive for both these units.
You got that right. 12 minutes for your football life, Danny.
First and 10, their own 17. Here is Franklin Road. They sweep it left side, looking for the edge. They won't get there. Tackled at the 16. Nothing there on the tackle for USJ. Mitchell Boniford came in there from his linebacker position and made that tackle, Bew.
Then he had to fight off the block to do that. He's been effective offensively, but he's made his mark tonight as a safety walking up in run support, and he's done a great job of it, too.
That was Jesse Kane, the defensive lineman that got there first. The grandson of the great, the legendary, the late, great Jackie Kane. Second and 10, their own 17. They sweep it right side, looking to throw the ball. There's nobody open. And now he'll run, hammered at the 15. He goes down. USJ brilliantly. William Jones did not fall for it. They tried a halfback pass. Lance Wilhoit was streaking down the sideline. William Jones stayed with him. Give credit to Sam Harvey, no bass. He didn't throw it up, which would have been intercepted. He'll take the loss of 2.
Well, you got that right, man, and that was heads-up play. And finally, USA said, fine, if you're not going to throw it, we're going to come hit you.
3rd and 12. Play action. Jones back to throw. Jones fires, man wide open, caught right at the sticks. I don't know because he bobbled it. Yes, he will get the mark at the 29. It was 3rd and 12. The gain is 15, and that's the type of plays that will kill you.
Well, and they're beating them outside of the hashes right now, and they're so afraid of Wilhoit beating them deep. They had to give way too much up underneath. You got to protect those sticks, though.
1st and 10. Franklin Road at their own 29. Wilhoit are now an empty backfield for quarterback Jones under center. And USJ, I think, jumps. Some scoring updates. Peabody 28, Union City 24 late 3rd quarter. Nashville Christian 34-7 over Huntington 3rd quarter. McKenzie 47, Jackson Christian 21. How about Liberty, Bass? Liberty Tech 47, Melrose absolutely nothing.
Boy, I thought that was going to be a heck of a football game. Liberty just on fire right now. So they haven't surrendered a point in the playoffs yet,
Trinity
right?
Christian 21, Adamsville 14. Northside down big. We'll get you an update on that. Offside USJ, 5-yard mark out to the 34. The Panther 34. Here is Franklin Road with a 1st and 5 with a tight formation. Jones will hand it off. Center of the field, room, 40. Trying to bounce it outside, 45. Outside the numbers, midfield, into USJ territory. Before he's taken down at the 46. And a late flag comes in. This will probably be unnecessary roughness, and another 15 added on to the end of this run, which will put Franklin Road Academy near the Bruin 27. Let's see the officials conferencing. We'll take a look at the late six center of Jackson instant replay. USA coaching staff trying to chat it up with the officials. Here's the replay. It was a gorgeous run by Sam Harvin. And they're going to pick the flag up. And as they should. It was very close. The contact match started on the field looking at the LASIK center replay, and it continued out of bounds. So they picked the flag up.
And it's hard to, I don't know how you boo, don't know who the call was going to be on.
It was going to be on USJ.
Was it going to be on?
1st and 10. Here's Franklin Road at the Bruin 46. Jones with one wide receiver goes under center with a tight formation. Jones options right side, and the ball's loose back at the 45, and it's going to scoot out of bounds at the Panther 46. Mitchell Bonifer was in pursuit. Sam Harmon just batted it out of bounds all the way back into Panther territory, and the officials, this should be a penalty, I believe.
Well, but he didn't bat it forward, though, Danny. I think that's the issue.
Yes, he did. It went forward.
It didn't look like it did here.
Yes, he did. On the replay, LASIK Center Jackson replay, it went forward a tad and out of bounds, no flag, so a bit of a break. The loss is 18. It's 2nd and 18. The Panthers at their own 48. Here's Jones, handed off up the middle, nothing. Maybe a yard, trying that counter play, and that was eaten alive that time by J.P. Boyd.
Boy, J.P. Boyd has come alive here in the playoffs for the Bruins just when they needed to. Him and Trey Smith both, you're right. You could see that's what they were trying to set up, but the great penetration and awareness of Boyd and Smith shut it down.
3rd and 17. This is the problem down for the defense in the second half of the Bruins. Jones, play action, back to throw. Smith, pressure, Smith, sacked. Trey Smith, he bursts through there from his defensive line position and sacks Jones back at the 37-yard line. Trey Smith.
Well, you know, there's a reason every big school in the country has offered this guy a scholarship. He's not really a defensive guy. He plays both ways. He'll play on the offensive side of the ball in college, but from time to time, he can completely disrupt the game plan.
Sakura Japanese Restaurant, big play. Trey Smith on the sack. Sakura, Jackson's original sushi bar. It's 4th and 26 from their own 38, and Franklin Road will punt it away. Off the side of the foot, it's a shake. They will hit it to 45 and count backwards at the Bruin 46-yard line. USJ will gain 10 yards, Bass. Or actually, they'll take over at the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
1st and 10 Bruins in view with 8:17 left. Here's your ball game. In a lot of ways here with USJ with 21-17 lead.
Yeah, but they're still this game is so far from over right here. But if they could punch it in, you're right, that would really go a long way in their cause to get to the semifinals. But a lot of work to do here.
1st down, Bruins. 3 wide, top of the screen, 1 bottom. Offsides, Franklin Road, I do believe they jumped. Let's see, flags come out. It is encroachment on Franklin Road. So the Bruins now will find themselves with a 1st down and 5 at the Franklin Road 49-yard line, Bill.
Boy, you got that right, and you're right. Nobody moved for USJ. Just if you're Franklin Road, man, you're inside that tight, close to the ball. You just cannot jump.
Trips, top of the screen, 1 wide split bottom. Here is Underwood rolling right, looking downfield. Easton, he'll run it. Easton has room. Easton has the 45. He dives inside the 45 of Franklin Road Academy to the 44-yard line. And I do believe Easton Underwood has a Simmons Bank 1st down. They may have to measure.
He's right on it, Danny. The spot's a little, it should be right there, but I think he may have it. It is.
It is a Simmons Bank of Jackson 1st down. Simmons Bank. Your dream home will be met with their perfect home loan and equal housing lender, Simmons Bank. And if you're in Middle Tennessee, see Adrian Thomas at Simmons Bank. What bring it to you, Adam? Franklin? Franklin. 1st and 10 Bruins at the Panther 44. Underwood shotgun with 4 wide receivers. Moving right to left on your radio dial. Here is Easton Underwood. He'll hand it off. Boniford draw. Caught behind the line of scrimmage. Mitchell will fight ahead to the 43. gaining 1 yard on first down.
You know, Danny, maybe it's me out here. My eyes are getting a little cold here, but that play sure did look very slow to develop.
It was very slow, Bill.
I mean, very slow. And it wasn't like there was a ton of penetration in the middle. Just very slow off the ball that time by the Bruins.
Well, Franklin Road, they really clogged that middle up was the big problem there. 2nd and 9 from the Panther 43. Underwood shotgun, rolling left, looking downfield. Here comes the pressure. He'll run it. Has the 40. Cuts back inside at the 38 and scampers out of bounds. The gain is 7. It'll be 3rd down and right at 2 for USJ on a nice play by quarterback Easton Underwood.
Oh, and he did a great job of reading his blocker and being patient. You know, I think sitting here at the 37-yard line, Danny, we'll see. I don't know. I think you're probably looking at 2 plays to get 3 yards.
You know, it looked like he got to the 36. Holland Hawks, his wide receiver, with a nice block to pick up another yard. 3rd and 3. Bruins from the Panther 37. Shotgun, trips, top of the screen. Underwood rolls that way, looking downfield. He'll run it. Underwood cuts back, dives inside the 35. Near the first down, he's right at the sticks at the 34. He needed 3, and Bass, he may have picked up 3.5 yards. He does. The Bruins move the sticks with a Simmons Bank first down.
Oh, and it's about patience once again. You know, Easton Underwood coming into the season was known for that arm, and he's got it for sure. But he has been so lethal with his feet all year long, and it's the patience that he showed right there that got that first down.
6:37 left in the game. USJ 21-17 with the lead and a first down at the 34 Franklin Road. Underwood goes shotgun, moving right to left on your radio dial. Bonifant the setback. Bonifant gets the call. Straight ahead he goes. Not much, maybe a yard down to the 33. It is a yard, maybe 2. It'll be 2nd and long.
Boy, just grinding it out right now. You can't be too conservative. We got a young man down in man. Danny, that's Sean Reed.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I can't really tell what it is right now.
He came in nicked up. He's on the carpet here.
When he made a huge play.
Yeah.
Made a huge play in the first half where he sacked Spence Jones back at the 2-yard line, forcing them to punt and setting up 4th and 44, forcing them to punt from their own end zone.
That'll give us time to talk about some of my friends like the Allison Insurance Group. Chris and Suzanne and all the Allisons. Don't take the risk. Let Allison Insurance Group manage the risk for you. They do it for so many people, including Aspel Recovery, the Allison Insurance Group, hometown people view that manage the risk for you. Allison Insurance Group. Right?
Well, yeah, I don't know about you when it comes to like my insurance company. I want somebody that lives right there. You know what I'm saying? That I can go in there and look them right in the eye and talk to them.
By another hometown group, the Robinson Toyota Scion team. The world's best cars are a click away at RobinsonToyota.com. Robinson Toyota Scion, 1453 Van Drive in the Columns. By Southern Trucks and 4x4, the power to do more on the 45 bypass in Jackson. By Daniel Wise Designs and Cabinetry. If you can dream it, we can build it. And Daniel Wise. Well, Sean Reed is up, but it doesn't look good.
No.
He's being helped off the field by a couple of the assistant coaches.
You know, and yeah, he can't put any pressure on, I don't know if it's a knee, an ankle, or whatever the situation is, but this young man's so gutty. He's played so hard this year. Remember, missed last year with the shoulder injury, and he's been nicked up all season long, but has still continued to play at a high level.
And he's had one heck of a game. Milan looks like going to meet Liberty next week. Milan 23-14 late in the game over Covington. Pardon me. 2nd and 9, USJ from the 33 of Franklin Road. Here's Underwood going to keep it. Has the 30, has the 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. They're going to call this back because Easton raised his arm at the 15.
No, Danny, they're going to call a hold on the receiver. Man, you got to look at this because I do not see it.
I'm stunned here. Holding USJ. We've got to take a look at this.
Man, you have to show me something, Danny, because that looked like a clean block to me.
Here's the LASIK Center of Jackson replay. Easton made a terrific run Yeah, grabbed the jersey. And it was not necessary. I mean, you can't fault the officials there. It wasn't much of a hold, but there was a grab of the jersey, and when that happens, that would have been a huge play in this game, as Easton Underwood had a 33-yard touchdown run called back there.
Yeah.
Now the new line of scrimmage, the Franklin Road 35. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Underwood, shotgun. Easton, he'll roll left. Easton, he'll run it. Cuts inside, 30, breaks the tackle to the 15, down to the 17. Easton Underwood on 2nd and 11. He has 12 and a Bruin first down presented by Simmons Bank of Jackson. Easton Underwood, and look at the block. Trey Smith, big block.
Danny, I was about to say that to you. You got to focus on 73 and watch this monster block by Trey Smith. There was nothing there, and he completely cleaned out that side of the defensive line. What a block by the All-American Junior.
Oh, beautiful. Wasn't that a beautiful block?
Oh, man, that was unbelievable.
I got excited there. He's at the 21 where he's tackled. 1st and 10 Bruins at the Franklin Road 21. Shotgun they go. Here's Underwood. He'll hand it off. Bonifant from the 21 down to the 20. The gain is a yard. Mew, but now we start watching the clock. The clock is inside of 5 minutes and moving. 4:55. Franklin Road Academy has all 3 timeouts. And certainly, with a 21-17 lead, USJ is well within Charles Campbell's field goal range.
No question about it, but you want to punch this ball in or at least not let them get it back because we know how quickly they can score. You really need points here.
2nd and 9 from the Panther 20. Here is Underwood. He'll keep it. Left side, Underwood, not much there. He's ran out of bounds at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down and 9 for the Bruins.
Well, that's the one thing you don't want to do, though, right, Danny? You don't want to go out of bounds there. Force them to use their timeouts or keep that clock running or whatever, but you do not want to stop the clock right there at all.
Now that's big there. That would have taken it down to probably around 3:40 before this ball snapped. The clock stops with 4:22 remaining.
Yeah, I'm looking for William Jones here in the right slot.
3rd and 9. Trips top of the screen. Here is Underwood rolling that way, looking downfield, looking, and he'll just scamper out of bounds at the 22. So that's going to make this field goal attempt from Charles Campbell.
Oh, this clock.
Now he did throw it. He did throw it.
7 seconds.
I believe. We'll look at the LASIK Center replay. I lost it for a moment. He did just throw it away. So this field goal attempt by Charles Campbell to try to give the Bruins a 7-point cushion will come from around the 26-yard line, making it a 36-yard attempt from Charles Campbell. And Bassey will kick this from the left hash mark.
Yeah, they're probably going to need more time on this clock because in fact, there it is. They set it back to 4:12.
So 2 big clock stoppages on that series there. And here's Campbell with a very important 37, they say, yard field goal attempt. Snap, plays, the kick, winding its way downfield, and that kick is, they say no good. It was close. It was the height of the kick was above the uprights. We'll have to take a look at the LASIK Center of Jackson instant replay.
It looked good from here.
Well, Charles Campbell thought it was good as well.
I mean, it looked good, Dan. I got a pretty decent angle on it. It looked good here.
Here's the LASIK Center instant replay. Hard to tell. And you can see Dan Moore was standing behind the officials, and he was like, what? So Franklin Road takes over at their own 20. On the ground they go from the 20 out to the 25, stretching to the 26. The gain is 6 yards. It'll be 2nd and 4 with 3:55 remaining in the 4th quarter. USJ with a 21-17 lead. So here is Jones, the quarterback for Franklin Road Academy, under center. with no wide receivers. Tight formation. Man in motion. Here's the counter with room across the 30 to the 32. The gain is 8. Or make it 6 and a first down for Franklin Road Academy.
The one thing you cannot do is get lulled to sleep with these dives and these counters and forget about guys like number 6, Lance Wilhoit, and number 10, Eric Stockstill-Diggs. They both can take it to the house.
Clock stops while they move the chains. 3:27 left, fourth quarter. USJ leads it by 4 points. Here's Jones under center. It'll be a sweep left side. Flags coming in as Wilhoit goes down from the 33 to the 36. The gain was 3. This flag in the direction of holding on Franklin Road Academy, we'll see.
Well, I'll be interested because that was an immediate flag. So if it's a hold, it must have been one right off the snap.
It is holding Franklin Road Academy. Big penalty here.
Man.
Clock has stopped with 3:09 left in the fourth quarter. USJ led 21-3. Late in the second quarter, led at halftime 21-10. Now it's 21-17 USJ. 3:09 left. We're in the fourth quarter. Clock is moving again. It's 1st and 19 from their own 24. Here's Franklin Road to the air. They go across the middle. Broken up by William Jones and incomplete. They tried the slant. Then Franklin Road to Lance Wilhoit. Had he caught it, it would have been a big question mark whether they were going to be able to tackle him. But a great play by William Jones and a go incomplete.
And you're asking William Jones to do a lot. That was a great play by him. And if I'm Franklin Road, I look at bouncing that instead of slanting. Maybe throw a fake in and then do a straight route off that fake inside. The safety help won't be there in time. I'm real interested to see how they protect that outside edge.
Second down and 19. Franklin Road Academy from their own 24. 2 wide receivers for Jones, the quarterback under center. Jones, play action, back to throw. Jones fires, sideline, caught at the 35 and tackled at the 37. The gain would be about 12 yards, but a flag is down, Bew, and I'm not sure what this one's going to be.
Boy, I'm not either. I didn't see any type of hold coming out of a route or anything, but it looks like it's going to be against the Bruins, whatever it is.
And that's hold will come with an automatic first down, which is very unfortunate because it was 2nd and 19. Remember that play, Bew.
Well, let's see. Is that what they call?
Holding USJ.
Yeah.
So a first down at 19 and then a second down at 19. Let's see. No, it does not come with an automatic first down.
No, it does in the pros, but not here. Yeah.
It's going to be 2nd and 10 after they mark the penalty off. The new line of scrimmage, Franklin Road has it at their own 34-yard line. 2:50 remaining. Fourth quarter, USJ leads it 21-17. Franklin Road moving left to right on your radio dial. Here we go. Jones under center. Back to throw he goes. Fires, sideline pattern. Drops. It's dropped and incomplete. A gorgeous throw. Dropped by Eric Stockstill-Diggs. William Jones was there. Buey slipped.
Yeah.
Had he made the catch, he would have had the sideline.
Yeah, he came out of that when Stockstill-Diggs made his break. He came out of his too, and he slipped. USJ dodging a major bullet right there.
There was nobody back there.
No one.
3rd and 10. This has been the problem down for the Bruins here in the second half, Bew. 3rd downs.
Well, and you wonder. Franklin Road has all 3 timeouts, but you got to believe they're going to go for it on 4th if they don't get it.
3rd down and 10 from their own 34. Jones back to throw. Pressure. The ball is thrown. It's deflected by Trey Smith, and it's incomplete. There is a flag down, however, near the line of scrimmage.
Well,
Trey Smith ate that one alive and got a piece of that throw. It's illegal man downfield on Franklin Road Academy. So the play will stand. I'm sure the Bruins will decline it. They do. It'll be 4th down and 10 Franklin Road Academy from their own 34. Clock stops on the incompletion with 2:33 remaining.
Yeah, Ben Jackson was about 7-8 yards down the field that time. Good call by the officials. The Bruins needing one more stop right here, fellas.
Here's the ball game. 4th down and 10, Franklin Road from their own 34. Jones under center. Play action, back to throw. Jones fires back to across the field, has his man, but they're not going to get there because he's knocked down at the 37-yard line. A well-conceived, well-designed play. USJ read it as Jones rolled to his right to draw the defense, then threw back across his body to the top of the field. On the far side, it was read by Holland Hawks, and he makes the tackle. The Bruins take over, 1st and 10 from the Franklin Road 37.
Yeah, and his length, too, really came into play. That's why you're seeing him so much on defense. Looked like William Jones got there to help him out at the end.
It's not over, though. Franklin Road has all 3 timeouts remaining. USJ takes over at the Panther 37. Shotgun for quarterback Easton Underwood. Easton hands off, Bonifant straight ahead. Inside the 35 he goes, down to the 34. The gain is 3 on 1st down. And Franklin Road will burn their first time out. We'll take it with them. With 2:17 remaining, USJ 21 at Franklin Road Academy 17 on Jackson's News Talk, 101.5 and .5digital.com.
Don't wait for Santa to bring you the pre-owned car, truck, or SUV of your dreams. Get to Sarah now for a November to remember. 2008 Chevy Silverado under 21.
99 Expedition under 6.
07 Avalanche, 16,988.
2010 Lexus RX 350.
Only 17,988. Get to the Sarah Pre-Owned Mega Center for a November to remember. Get here now to Stonebridge Boulevard or shop online at sarahjackson.com.
Welcome to Jackson's original News Talk FM. The information you want to hear at the office and on the road. Jackson's News Talk 101.5 FM.
Well, Milan is going to get their Westview. They're going to meet Liberty Tech in the 3rd round of the Class 3A playoffs next week in Jackson. Liberty demolished Melrose. I'm not sure if this is a wish that you want to come true for Milan. Liberty is awfully good.
Yeah, I thought about that, but then the other option is to have your season be over with. So, hey, come on, get it. 3rd round action should be great.
2nd and 6, USJ from the Panther 33. Shotgun for quarterback Easton Underwood. T.J. Johnson snap is there. Here's Bonifant on the carry with room. Inside the 30. Mitchell fights down to the 27-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd down at very short view. And now Franklin Road has to burn their 2nd timeout. If USJ, now you would think, I don't know, this is tough. In one sense, you take 2 plays to pick up 2 yards. If you do it, the game's over. If you don't get it on 3rd down, do you send Campbell in to kick? I think you've got to go 2 plays to pick up 2 yards and end the game.
Yeah, that's exactly what you do. You take number 33 and you're running behind number 73. That's what you do to get yourself to the semifinals. Campbell certainly got the distance from here, but no, you're going to force USJ. You're going to force Franklin Road, even if they stop you here, to use their final timeout. I'll take my chances with the same scenario we just put out there.
So no way you go play action here and then try to pass the ball.
No way.
There's no way you just don't, because you've got a quarterback you can trust and wide receivers like Wells Smith and Holland Hawks and Ryan Miller that you trust, but just the risk versus reward just not there.
No, you have an All-American lineman, a running back that holds on to the football and gets power yardage, and a quarterback who can run as well on the zone read. No, there's no way I put this ball in the air.
Well, here we go. I mean, when I say here we go, I mean here we go. USJ quickly to the line of scrimmage, 3rd and 2 from the Panther 24. Tight formation. It's Bonifant straight ahead. Bonifant stretches. He did not get there. He made it from the 30 or make it from the 29 to the 28. I don't think he's there, but you've got a very good view of it, so to bring up 4th down and very short.
Nah, he's about a yard short right now. And you know, the thing about it is, in this kind of situation, I don't know that I love that bunched up formation with 11 right there deep in that box. Spread it out a bit. Let me get one-on-one ISO with my offensive line and let them win the battle. Don't crowd it up. Give my running back room to move his feet.
Holy moly, it's high drama here at Franklin Road Academy. The clock stops. I don't know if this is an omen, a signal, or whatever, but it stops it right at even 2 minutes left in the game. 21-17, USJ leads it. Franklin Road Academy has just burned their final timeout. USJ has it 4th down and 1 yard at the Panther 28-yard line. It was 21. It was 7-0 Bruins, 7-3 Bruins, 14-3, then 21-3 USJ. At halftime, it was 21-10 Bruins. After 3, 21-17, and that's where we stand. 4th down at a yard. Here's the ball game from the Panther 28. Tight formation. It's Bodiford in the backfield. Easton Underwood will go under center. Play clock at 18. Underwood.
Oh, no.
And we may have a false start on USJ. We do. Oh, boy. Now this changes things dramatically.
Brings out 4th and 6.
So now 4th down and 1 will go to 4th down and 6. Wow.
And now what you have to ask yourself.
Can we see a replay on that? Do we have it there? Well, we're not going to have time.
It happened. I definitely
No, I saw that. I was movement all along that front. And I don't know.
They're going to bring Campbell out now, Danny. It'd be 49 yards, be 50 yards.
And here's why. Because if he misses, Franklin Road will get it at their own 20. Here's a 50-yard field goal attempt. And timeout USJ. Well, now let's think about this. There's all sorts of things with 2 minutes left that could happen here on a field goal attempt. If it's blocked, it could be returned. Now, if it's not blocked, if it's no good, not a big deal because you pick up, 13 yards in field position. Franklin Road would have to take it at their own 20, which I don't understand that rule in high school, but this benefits the kicking team, obviously, in this situation. If he makes it, it's a 7-point game, but you've got 2 full minutes left for this high-powered offense. We are so far from being over. It's not even funny.
And let's remember that Will Smith is the holder. He's the emergency quarterback. So, and Spence Jones has dropped back deep, Danny.
He doesn't believe it. Charles Campbell, he'll kick this one straight away. Center of the field, a 50-yard attempt to try to give the Bruins a 7-point lead.
He's got this foot. He does.
The sophomore kicker. Snap. Flex. The kick is winding downfield, and that kick is good.
Wow.
With 1:54 remaining. Our new score, USJ 24, Franklin Road Academy 17. On Jackson's News Talk, 101.5 and .5digital.com.
10 different models of the world's best cars on sale right now with 0% financing up to 5 years. In Robinson Toyota in Jackson, the most American-made car, the Camry, the world's top seller, Corolla, the hybrid Rockstar, Prius, Prius Liftback, Prius C, and Prius V. You save money on the sticker and at the pump. All these great Toyota models in financing as low as 0% in Robinson Toyota. RAV4, Sienna, Venza, and truck fans get ready.
Got to bring us back early.
Tundra, BC Cats, regular and
bring us on back. We'll finish it. We're going to jump in on Robinson Toyota here because we're going to kick this ball off, and this is very important here because Franklin Road Academy has the guys to go to distance. They haven't had a chance to tonight because all 4 kickoffs from Charles Campbell have been touchbacks.
They have returned 1. Remember, landed.
Oh, that's right. Hit for the 1. Yes, they bobbled that. So here's the kickoff from Charles Campbell. It's very important for USJ with a 7-point lead. Here's Campbell swinging his right leg through it. High, driving, back into the end zone. Another touchback for Charles Campbell. So here's the situation. It's very cut and dry with 1 minute and 54 seconds remaining in the game. USJ 24, Franklin Road Academy 17. The Panthers, no timeouts. They must travel 80 yards and hit their extra points, or go for 2 and get it, or USA is going to the semifinals.
You know, the good news is that for the most part, because of no timeouts, the run is probably out of play here.
But USA not. I mean, their deepest man is 10 yards off the ball. Play action, Jones back to throw. Sideline pattern, broken up, incomplete at the 32 by William Jones. Nice play, William Jones.
Well, and these fans for Franklin Road want a penalty, and they're absolutely wrong. That is perfection. Beautiful break that time again by William Jones. He accelerates through that break, arrives the exact same time the ball does, takes that right arm and swats down, forcing the incompletion. What a play by William.
USA calls a timeout because why not? The clock stops and the Bruins burn their second timeout. 1:48 left in the game. It's gone final. Ding dong, the Golden Tornadoes are dead.
What?
Peabody 28, Union City 24. Here's another upset alert. Trinity Christian Academy 28, Adamsville 21. The Cardinals are gone.
Yeah, well, Danny, I just got a report that Andrew Goldsmith, with 17 seconds left, went 99 yards for a touchdown to put him up 35-21.
That's right. Just got the update from my buddy Chip Thomas. He says 35-21. Trinity Christian beats Adamsville.
Boy, can that be the same team we saw at Kirkland Field 2 months ago?
Boy. Lexington 30, Northside 6, that's gone final. 2nd and 10, Franklin Road from their own 20. The quarterback, Jones, Spence Jones, with 2 wide receivers. He goes under center. Back to throw. Looking, fires, sideline, caught, 35, out to the 40, and scampering out of bounds to stop the clock at the 41. The game is 21 yards, and that didn't burn up much time at all. A minute 40 left, and Franklin Road with the first down.
And they're giving everything underneath, but this is where this front for USJ has got to get pressure on Jones.
Jones under center, 2 wide receivers, now making 1. Jones, and we got flags. This one's going to go against Franklin Road Academy. A minute 38 left in the game. Illegal procedure on Franklin Road Academy. And Bassamy penalties are tough anytime, but you can't afford any on this drive if you're Franklin Road.
Well, you're absolutely right, and I think Holland Hawks is key right here off this left edge of the defense, seeing if he can get pressure here, not let Jones get comfortable.
1st and 15, Franklin Road Academy, their own 35-yard line. USJ 24, Franklin Road Academy 17. It's a Panther team, Bass 11-0, and they have had a remarkable season. This was a monumental task and still is for USJ.
It was going to take the best game of the year for the Bruins, not only to be in this, win this game, but to even be in it. And they got just that. They played fantastic tonight. This is a very, very good Franklin Road Academy team.
Mickey Marley and his staff have they put together a great game plan, and the players have worked it to near perfection. They'll have to hold on for 1 minute and 38 seconds to win the game. And Charles Campbell with a 50-yard field goal. Second, or make it 1st and 15 for Franklin Road from their own 35. Jones, the quarterback, goes under center with 2 wide receivers this time.
Danny, if you'll notice, they pulled Elijah Moore off the line of scrimmage. You see that?
Yeah.
He's about 2-3 yards behind Trey Smith over to the left. What's going on in there?
Well, it's the same guy that undressed me earlier, the dean of the students. Having another camouflage about the clock.
Seems like a great guy.
Minute 40 left. Here is Jones back to throw. Here comes the pressure. He rolls right. Jones looks for the sideline. He runs it. Has the 40, has the 45, and scampers out of bounds at the 50-yard line. I can't tell you how great a play that was by Spence Jones to pick up that first down and stop the clock here.
Well, you got that right, because Trey Smith totally blew that thing up with early penetration. He nearly got there. And, of course, a couple of the linebackers took good angles, but Jones is so fast.
And if he's tackled in the field of play, it's going to be tough. It's a first down. Clock stops, a minute 32 left from the 50. Jones back to throw. Plenty of time. Sideline, fires. Diving catch at the 39 is made for the first down. Clock will stop to move the change with 1:22 remaining. And Franklin Road at the Bruin 39.
And it's slick out there on that. That's the second time Jones has fallen coming out of that break. I was down there. It's very slick.
Now they wind the clock. 1:20 left and rolling. Jones under center. Jones back to throw. Sideline, fires, caught, and tackled. And he got out of bounds. They stopped the clock. At the 30, the gain is 8 yards. And boy, I can't tell, Bass, but and here it is.
Jones got a wrap up there, Dan.
Yeah.
Just kind of tried to knock him down without wrapping up. You can't do that.
Sam Harvard, give him credit, staying on his feet. That was big. 1:11 left from the 30 of USJ, 2nd and a yard. Jones under center he goes for Franklin Road. Jones back to throw. Looking, now rolling right. Here comes the pressure. Looking downfield, firing downfield, and that pass is incomplete as Jones throws it away under the pressure of Holland Hawks and Elijah Moore.
Well, Holland and Spence Jones, I don't know if you can tell right now, he's a little gimpy, and I think it's his throwing arm, too, maybe his shoulder after that shot he took from Hawks.
Well, here's the LASIK center replay. Holland Hawks was able to hit him as he threw it. So the clock will stop on the incompletion. With 1:04 remaining, the ball is actually resting at the USJ 31. But Bassett's 3rd and 1. Before anything, Franklin Road will have to pick up a first down here.
They may run this ball, Danny, because it still looks to me like Spence Jones' arm is bothering him. I may be wrong about that.
3rd and 1. 2 wide receivers set for quarterback Spence Jones. He goes under center. Man in motion. It is a draw straight ahead from the 31 inside the 30 and tackled at the Bruin 27. The clock will stop with 59 seconds remaining to move the chains.
Yeah, that's the right play. That's the right play. Good play call by Whittemore and Franklin Road.
They wind the clock.
Boy, USJ's got to get a player off the field here.
55 seconds left. Here's Jones under center with 2 wide receivers. Spence back to throw. Looking, now the pressure comes, rolling right. Still looking. Jones, that's got to be grounding. It is because of the play by who? That's number 76. That's who by USJ.
Wow.
That is Mario Nicholson with an athletic play as he ran Jones down back at the 33-yard line. He got a piece of Jones's left arm. Jones tried to spin away from him. In the same motion, throw the ball away. There was no receiver in the area code. That's going to be grounding from the spot in which he threw the football. Huge play here by Mario Nicholson. That's a Sakura Japanese restaurant. Big play for USJ.
And I believe that'll be a loss of down, right, Danny?
Yes, it will.
Not only that, hey, let's tell him a little more about Mario Nicholson. I was talking to Coach Hardigree about him today before the game. He likes this young man, Mario, just a 9th grader, a freshman. What a play by the freshman.
So from the spot in which the quarterback threw the football, they'll mark off 5 yards back, and that was at the 33, and so it's 2nd and 20 from the Bruin 42. 39 seconds left in the game. USJ leads by 7. Here's Franklin Road Academy. Jones goes under center. Jones back to throw. Here comes the pressure. Jones rolling right. Under pressure, fires downfield, and it is caught at the 29 and out of bounds there to stop the clock. That is caught by Will Tanzel, and that is another remarkable play by Spence Jones.
It really was, but, give credit. USJ, they're getting penetration, forcing him to roll out, but Spence is a very mobile quarterback. We told you about him in the pregame. The Bruins, 2 plays here to defend 11 yards.
3rd and 10 from the Bruin 27 with 33 ticks left in the game. USJ 24, Franklin Road Academy 17. The Panthers with no timeouts. Here's Jones with 2 wide receivers. He goes under center. Jones back to throw. Here comes the pressure. Fires, end zone, man wide open. It's overthrown and incomplete at the 5.
Oh.
Wow. Intended receiver Larry Wilhoit, and William Jones, I believe, slipped again.
Well, and Danny, now Mitchell Botiford was closing, but I don't know, with a good throw, if he's able to get there in time. That was close.
4th down and 10.
Here we go, boys.
With 27 seconds remaining. If the Bruins can stop them, they'll advance to the semifinals and one step away from Cookeville. 24-17, USJ leading Franklin Road Academy. And the clock, they're still in the huddle with 10 seconds left on the play clock. They may not get this play off. I don't see how they will. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Penalty.
That stuns me.
So now it'll be 4th down and 15. The play was very slow coming in from the sideline, and Franklin Road Academy just couldn't get the play off. And Buell was 4th down, and with no timeouts, there's nothing you can do but accept the penalty.
And what's tough about this, because what if you get pressure and he's got to throw on the roll and can't step into a throw, and he throws it 13 yards? I mean, that's a big deal.
Now USJ will burn their final timeout. Mickey Marley wants to set his defense. Mickey Marley, Jim Hardigree will conference here. It's 4th and 15 for Franklin Road Academy from the Bruin 32 with 27 seconds left in the game. USJ has a 24-17 lead. One thing I can tell you, Bill, and it's the only thing I can tell you for certain, this has been a remarkable football game.
Well, you got that right, and USJ got off to a big start, 21-3 lead early on, and they've needed every bit of it. They came out with such fire and played well, but Franklin Road hit their stride in the second and third quarters, got it within 4 points, and they've had their opportunities. USJ's held tough. They got to hold one more time.
Well, what do you draw up here if you're Franklin Road, View? What do you do if you're Jim Hardigree's defense? Do you blitz? If you blitz, you risk Jones escaping. If you lay back, you risk him surgically taking you apart.
Bring it.
Here we go. 4th and 15. Bass says bring it. 4th and 15, Franklin Road Academy. Here's your ball game. One wide receiver, tight formation, expecting the blitz. Jones back to throw. Plenty of time. Fires in zone. This pass, ladies and gentlemen, has been intercepted. Mitchell Botiford on the 1, and the Bruins, all they have to do is kneel on the football, and they'll go to the semifinals. Wow.
Wow, they tried to hit that deep post, but Mitchell Botiford stayed home. He stayed true to his assignment and let the ball come to him.
Now, this interception is inside the 1, so don't go anywhere. It's not over. With 19 seconds left, USJ, I don't know. Do you have room to take a knee?
Oh, no, you don't. You just sneak. You get right under the center. They have no timeouts left. You snap the ball, you fall forward.
One time, and you go home.
And you're done. Absolutely not. No need to take a knee here. You fall forward.
Because, like you just said, there's no room to take a knee. Inside their own 1, here's USJ. If they can sneak it forward 1 inch, they'll win it. Here is Underwood. He will sneak it forwards, not 1 inch, but 1 yard. And the Bruins have just sealed the deal on what I think is a huge upset over Franklin Road Academy. It's official. Final score, USJ 24, Franklin Road Academy 17.